Just to be fair. Can you imagine if we had to do this tomorrow?
That'd be awful.
And we had to sort through all the fake news?
Yeah, Trump. We're not political. I'm IMBGcast number 46. Welcome to the channel.
I like how for our...
You said fake news, you commie scumbag.
Yeah, because April 1st. I like for the Division streaming video, I wanted to like open it up and have like a big like classified document that we had to go into and just change the background to be a picture of Donald Trump as president.
No.
And he's just like, don't do that. No. Don't do political. Then I say that and he's like, way to go, Donald Trump. Like that.
Oh god.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want like a fucking YouTube video of like.
Well, that's gonna be clipped now.
I don't give a shit about that. Whatever.
Take that fucking iguana.
Anyway,
you fucking knew the iguana I was talking
everyone knows the fucking iguana.
You gotta like steal that demo when it's done.
Oh, I have. What do you call it? I can get that demo. It's an easy one to grab. That's not a.
That iguana can never die.
I hate how it's like in one scene, and nobody knows what we're talking about, but there's like a demo on TVs where like there's an iguana that's like chewing on like this rock, and then almost like. Like, yeah, you were chewing on a rock, you fucking idiot.
Like, of all, like, the cute puppies playing and, like, cute animals,
the sushi?
that fucking iguana is my favorite goddamn part.
Dude, in that same demo, there's, like, a baby seal, like, covered in sand and rolling around and just being a good time. And
having a good time.
What'd you just do?
I don't know.
Switch.
It just crashed. Twitch crashes all the time.
Yeah, it's on a fire.
Oh, yeah, it's installing an update.
Oh, wow, what a great...
Thanks, nice timing.
I like how it always, like, it doesn't tell you that it needs to install an update before you open it. It lets you open it, start a stream, then it just closes and goes, fuck it, you're updating now!
Really open for a good 5 minutes before it's just like,
Oh, can you cover my shirt?
Yeah. Let me get all my stuff off of it.
Oh, God. Fuck the mic, I guess. Jesus.
Just dump your keys on the table some more.
Travis, banned from the stream.
Jangle your keys around the microphone.
Alright, don't fucking do that. Anyway, put on the IMBGcast shirt here.
I mean, I already had mine.
This is the getting dressed stream.
I was gonna say, now if you take that shirt off, is that, like, illegal? Because you can't show people getting, like, undressed on stream.
I don't know, because I have 2 shirts, so maybe?
But you are taking off your clothes.
Oh, wow. They made this look... a little bit better, actually.
You mean it looks like Twitch now?
Huh.
That's the worst preview for us ever. No one's going to be able to see that.
No.
Oh, fuck. Dumbo's still there.
I put
son
him there.
of a bitch.
I fucking put him up
he
there.
Looks so fucking creepy. God damn it. That little Satan elephant is back.
He's even worse because he's smaller.
What's going on, Brian? Welcome to the chat. If you have anything for us to talk about, please put it in the chat. Please, God, just say anything.
We need something.
Say anything. Anyway, I don't know where to start on this one because there's a lot of big news. I'm going to save it for the middle. Let's start with...
Apple Arcade? Oh,
we can start with Apple Arcade.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know what Apple Arcade
You wanted to bring it up.
Well, I didn't bring it up. He brought it up.
You wanted to bring it up. What the fuck is Apple Arcade? Apple Arcade is 150 exclusive streaming titles on the Apple Store that you will be able to get with a sort of Hulu Netflix-like subscription. So,
did you get sponsored?
No. A good pitch?
Yeah, it was a good pitch.
So,
I don't know how I feel about that.
That sounds like cancer.
Like, who the fuck is, like, mobile apps should be free anyway, most of the time, unless they're, like, really good.
See, I don't agree with that sentiment, to be honest, because mobile apps we tend to use more than anything else.
Everyone assuming that mobile apps should be free is what makes most mobile apps so cancerous with all their, like,
that's
free-to-play bullshit. I think if people were just like,
Ryan,
hey, let's just have, like, a consensus that, like, hey, this is good, make it $5. That way we don't have to do stupid
we don't have to give you the ads and
bullshit.
Shit.
Like, not even ads, just, hey, we're going to try to pack so many microtransactions in this game to get that one person to make us money because no one else is paying money because the game's free to play.
Yeah.
Just make the game $5 and say, fuck it, no one has to do microtransactions.
I mean, I've bought plenty of mobile games for like $4 or $5, and
right?
I'm like, cool, I enjoy it. It's a great story.
But there's this mentality where people look at a game and go, not free, not going to do it.
And I think the part of that is because such big companies like Bethesda pumps out Elder Scrolls Blades and Fallout Shelter, which are great fucking games for free.
Did you download Blades yet?
I haven't played it yet. Is it bad?
Oh, it's real bad.
All right, we're gonna talk about that next, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But it's like you got like large caliber games like that getting a free release.
Yeah, they also make way more money with microtransactions because people are addicted to gambling. Even though microtransactions aren't gambling, they're basically gambling.
They're gambling.
It's
Fuck
gambling.
you, Sean.
Wait, Sean doesn't believe that it's gambling?
Sean has very mixed, weird
Loot boxes
views.
aren't gambling as long as it's,
it's
you
100%.
know you always get something and it's always cosmetic. It's like, it's still gambling.
Yeah, so is buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic cards and Pokemon cards. It's all gambling.
Yeah, believe me, I buy Magic cards and fuck it, it's an addiction.
I dropped so much money on Yu-Gi-Oh. I made money. Like, I sold decks for like $600-700 up to $800 once for 6 times. But it's still gambling, because I would drop like $200-300 and get nothing.
Yeah, there's been multiple times where I buy packs of Magic cards literally going, I know I'm gonna get shit out of these, but I want that feeling.
Just that one card you get that's like $150. Yes! And then the 700 other packs. I can't afford chicken nuggets.
In my car right now, I literally have 2 5,000 count boxes and 2 2,000 count boxes of cards that I could literally burn now and it would be the same value as if they were still sitting in my car.
I cannot say that because I just sold a deck of cards for $200 like a month ago.
I also have one card that's worth about
Yeah, I sold 6 M's again.
Yeah, I don't buy anything. So.
I'm sorry.
I don't buy anything on a
You
gamble.
don't go into consumerism at all?
No, I'm not a. I don't support a capitalist society.
You don't buy into consumerism?
Yeah, I don't purchase into that mentality.
No, pre-orders are definitely not a gamble.
No, definitely.
No, the collector's edition pre-orders aren't a gamble.
That's a shitty fucking statement. I don't like that. Pre-orders are literally a gamble at this point.
If you are pre-ordering like a collector's edition of a game, you're literally pre-ordering it for the bonuses that come with it,
Not the game.
completely neglecting the game.
I can agree with that because I don't give a shit about Fallout 76. I like the fact that I have a helmet.
That's the only good thing in that edition.
Yeah, I knew I was going to pay $160 for it, so.
Have you had sex in it yet?
No.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm no.
It's better to ask forgiveness than
I
permission.
barely open my fucking.
I mean, literally, just like use it as a fleshlight. Not.
Oh no,
just-
I haven't tried that yet. Well, I guess
Okay.
we're gonna try that with the Dishonored mask to warm up, though.
Ooh, that's harder.
Ooh.
There's less material there.
We should give away that Dishonored mask one of these days.
You gotta have sex with the
We got
Paladin
those stupid
first.
cheap.
Yeah, we did. No, it's not for you. It's for our subscribers.
I am a subscriber.
That's okay, but you're subtributing today, I guess.
You know what? That's fair.
That was your win. You get to come on the podcast and talk, and we get to shit all over you.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Hashtag ask for forgiveness and not permission. I'm not gonna say the first part. I'm not making fun of that movement. You know why? Because it's already a fucking joke. Oh, I can't have edgy opinions?
This trailed way off from Apple Arcade.
Remember, don't be political.
That's not political. That's misogynistic.
Same difference.
Anyway,
Have you seen
Apple
Trump?
Arcade, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get out your MacBook,
Oh, what kind of MacBook is that?
and you're gonna open it
Old-ass
up.
fucking MacBook.
You're gonna go to applearcade.com, you're gonna slap that right into the fucking thing, close your fucking Mac, break it off your fucking knee, and throw it away.
Wasn't that one of the ones we were gonna do How's the Water with?
Yeah, we're still doing it, it's just...
Are we?
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
I think
Alright, can you?
I don't know.
What happened?
The stream died when he smacked the Mac.
Oh, man. Yeah, just...
Apple is
Are we
pissed.
recording this or just?
We're recording it, so...
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Apple owns the stream now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you fucked
This
that up.
really got fucked up real quickly. Jesus Christ.
Ben, Apple products made by quality standards right there.
I'm having some
Jobs is
iPod
rolling his
PTSD.
grave right now.
You can't even hit it off your knee once without it just shattering.
Yeah, that was bad. That hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
That
So
was a good hit.
while we're waiting for stream to reconnect, because this is going up on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter either way.
Pissed off Apple is
I
what
pissed
happened.
off the router gods. I don't know what happened there. I made Apple mad, and their $1 billion infrastructure decided to come down on me.
They found you seconds after
You're
you
like,
murdered an innocent
bitch,
MacBook.
what? Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to our whatever the fuck this is anymore.
Goddamn mess now.
Anyway, I don't even know what we were talking about. Apple Arcade is that
We should probably change topics.
is that stupid arcadey piece of garbage with these fucking assholes are trying to peddle all the time.
You're like one bolt away from that back plate coming
I
off.
feel that they're not It's not feeling healthy. I'm not gonna lie. It's not feeling good. I tried to call Matt and it wouldn't connect, so I thought I was going to be seen out of that Stephen King Machine movie. I don't know which one you're talking about, but whatever. You wanted to talk about Elder Scrolls Blades.
You look like you may not have actually wanted to talk about it. The look on your
Yeah,
face
well,
when we
yeah,
brought
well-
that up was wrong.
So what's going on with Elder Scrolls Blades? I haven't played it yet. I loaded onto the screen and I quit.
So, here's what you do. You ready?
I'm not going to uninstall it.
You load in.
Nope.
You play through the prologue.
Okay.
You stop.
Okay.
Never play it again.
Okay.
Because the prologue
Yeah.
is all you do in the game, just over and over and over and over and over.
You're talking to a guy who plays a game for almost 1,500 hours where you hit a fucking ball with an RC car into a hole.
It's not confirmed for RC.
But do you play
Sure.
the exact same game every time?
It's pretty fucking close.
So if you just have a script that does the exact same thing every single game,
Ugh. It's so close. I just lose so much. Oh,
because that's basically what this is.
man.
There's a game that's very similar. Matt, you might know what it is. There's pretty much it's one of those you swipe through and you just pretty much block attack, block attack, block attack. You go through
Infinity Blade.
Infinity Blade. Thank you. That's exactly
That's
what
what
I'm
everyone
talking
said
about.
it looks like when it
This
originally
is,
came
I was
out.
gonna
Yeah.
say, when this first released, you're like, oh man, this looks good. I can't wait to just go do Skyrim missions. And I'm just like, this is Infinity Blade, where you walk forward and go, up, there's the boss. Alright, I did it.
Yeah, it's annoying.
And repeat.
Medieval fruit ninja.
All they had to
Basically.
do, like, honestly, all they had to do was take the canceled Oblivion PSP game, just be like, yeah, we're just gonna put that on fucking Apple, and
That would
people
work.
would have been better with that.
And then boom, Apple Arcade.
Controls might be a little bit rough.
Yeah, but I mean, recommended with a controller or a controlling device.
They're trying to push like gamepads and shit
They
like
are
that
trying to
for-
push those for the Apple Arcade
Yeah.
thing. Apple Arcade is a very strange concept because it's like subscription for games. I get that, but for mobile games, I guess I don't realize how big of a market mobile games actually are.
It's fucking huge.
Well, especially in
They're
like,
huge for games
Asian
like
countries,
what
too.
you play and shit like that, like the tappers and the swipe and like all that stuff, and like even just the timer games where it's like certain time passes you hit a command and stuff.
The problem about like mobile games is that they work well for a very specific type of
billions
game.
of dollars a day.
It's like shooters.
Yeah,
You can make them work because our phones right now are powerful as
they
fuck.
just fail.
They can run a lot of stuff. It's just the controls of everything on a touchscreen suck. That's why there's so many peripherals about using gamepads
Sucks
and stuff
bad.
like that. But like, if you want someone, okay, I already have this at least $1,000 phone, to then buy more peripherals to be able to play games on it that you then have to carry around with you, it sucks.
Yeah.
What works really well is RPGs where the controls can be very simple, where you basically have movement and then talk or
Yeah.
action, and you can just go through menus to tapping stuff. Those kind of things work really well. Things where you need constant button inputs to do things, like you never be able to play like a actual fighting game on a phone
Competitively.
because like they've done it,
Yeah.
but they're basically like move forward and back, and then you have 2 attack buttons that you just kind of mash.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about PUBG on your phone?
Well, it's the same
I-
concept as Fortnite.
yeah,
like
I
with
still
crossplay,
think-
it's dumb.
I honestly I don't think they're good games at all. They feel dumbed down and cheap, especially even on like the aiming system and everything like that. You can just tell that you're being assisted on that. It's like so fucking heavily.
Of
Stop
all-
trying to make the standard control schemes work on mobile phones and work around them. That's yeah.
It's one of those things like, I don't know how many pay money Wubby videos you've watched, but there's old ones where he tries to play PUBG on mobile,
Yeah.
It's rough.
and you can literally like the fights are like, because to move you use one thumb, to look you use the other one, to shoot you have to use that same thumb.
Yep.
So you can't look and shoot at the same time. So battles are a lot of people like looking around, moving, and then just kind of like strafing to try to hit, and then stop shooting and reposition. It's like you're in a tank.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, when I played PUBG Mobile to see like if it was anything worth playing whatsoever, it's just awful. It's just awful.
Well, apparently there's going to be a Call of Duty on mobile now,
Why?
and that's
Resident Evil 4 control.
and like to be fair,
Kind of.
it's
that would probably be
they're
easier.
trying to make it like an actual full Call of Duty. It's its own separate thing. It's Call of Duty Mobile.
it's probably
But
not
if
going
you
to work
want to
amazing.
play Call of Duty like you do on a console, you're gonna need a fucking controller. There's no way you can do the
360
fast,
no scopes.
the fast movement that Call of Duty wants you to do in a Call of Duty game with touch controls. You just can't.
Well, that's also the problem, is they're trying to keep the same IPs and then just be like, oh, let's put it on mobile, and it's not going to translate the same. It's not the same experience.
Because, like,
it's not the reason they play those games.
Because people, when they play on controller, it's like most people who buy a SCUF controller buy it for Call of Duty so that you have jump and stuff mapped to other buttons, because you need so many crazy inputs at one time to play that game at its peak that even on a standard controller you can't do it, let alone a fucking mobile screen.
Yeah, let alone literally, like, just multi-touch.
Just
Fuck
buy
that.
a Switch. Yeah, just buy a Switch.
No.
Just buy a Switch.
The Switch, the console that there's a billion games on, 99% are ports, and it collects dust very well.
I mean, that's
I
one.
think the problem is the phone.
That is
market's
one
not making
benefit.
Games with phones in mind.
If you ever want
Hold
to,
on.
that whole like Google box thing that they're doing, this
Fucking
station,
Stadia.
whatever it is, if that does have just straight up Android games on it, now you can be like, oh, I already have this thing that has a controller hooked up to it. I can now try these mobile games that are like that, which might allow more actual games to be put on there.
How much is the Stadia going to be, do we know?
No idea yet.
Because my thing is, like, if it goes up to the $200 price range, I'm not fucking paying $200 to play mobile games.
Well, see, that's the thing. They're talking about you could play normal games on it. Like, they've already announced that.
Normal games plus, essentially.
Yeah, it's basically like they're gonna have it so you could stream games. That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
You stream games, so you do have to be connected in there all the time, which sucks. But it lets you run better games on less hardware. So you could play full-on AAA titles, or even quadruple A titles. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
that.
How's uncomfortable?
But that also, since it is Google, it could also double as an Android box.
True.
So if you just want to play, like, oh man, there's this mobile game I want to try, I can just play it, but I don't have to waste my phone battery or sit connected to a charger on this little tiny screen that gets hot after a long period of time and
Yeah.
the controls suck.
And the battery
I
does.
could play it on my TV with a controller where I don't have to have any of those issues.
Oh! Switch!
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put the Google Play Store on the Switch, Google wouldn't have a console.
No.
That's essentially what they're creating.
Yeah.
I think the problem is the phone market is not making games with phones in mind. There isn't a priority to make games like that fun on mobile. Devs are fighting the manufacturer. Stadia isn't a physical console, or is it? So
It is a physical.
there is a physical aspect to it. There is like a base station, but that's about it.
It's basically just connect controllers to your TV. It's
Yeah.
essentially all it's used for. That and to connect to the service.
Yeah.
It's basically a Fire Stick that you can connect controllers to.
You mean NVIDIA Shield?
Essentially, but
less
much smaller.
Yeah, it's gonna be less powerful than the NVIDIA Shield because it's not like an actual renderer. It's
You
more
don't
a
actually
processor.
download
Okay.
games to it, then run the games off it. You literally stream the games, which means to do it effectively, you have to have really good internet, which is one of the other downsides.
And then there's going to be like.
Yeah, I
latency
mean, look what
between
just happened
inputs
with my
and-
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when that happens, you can't play games.
Which
You just can't.
And
blows
it's
my
literally
fucking
just
mind.
a paperweight.
Because even if the internet goes down in my house, I still have offline games. A shit fuck ton of them back here. But like even on my computer, it's like, oh, I can still play like Binding of Isaac. I can still run some like bot matches in Rocket League and stuff like that. If everything's a physical copy, it won't be able to connect. It won't be able to handshake, certificate out,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. So I'm fucked. I don't like that. I don't like that aspect.
There's a lot of downsides. There's a lot of upsides. It honestly, if it comes out and it's like $50,
It's a good wait.
I'm probably gonna buy it if it's like $50. Why the fuck not?
Yeah, just to fuck around with it. If nothing
Yeah,
else.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna try this AAA title on it because I have gigabit internet. Who the fuck? I don't care.
Where the hell
Like-
do you live?
4 fucking blocks that way.
Right over down that way.
And he has. Wait, you have fiber internet?
No, not fiber, just gigabit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fiber's when you get into
Through,
like
through
multi-gig.
Comcast. Yeah.
Oh, you have Comcast. Okay.
And it's just, I'll try it. Why the fuck not? Like, but the problem with like, I could try those mobile games, but as you're talking about like, oh, they're not making games for phones. They are. That's why so many of those games run like they do and they look as shitty as they do. Because they go, we want this to not just run on the newest Samsung phone, the newest iPhone.
yeah, run
the newest
6 gens
You went
back.
on the fucking J7 and
You need this to run on fucking potatoes and toasters.
$25
so that as many
phones.
people as possible can play it, so you get as much money as possible.
Yeah.
That's why when they make games, they make them so shitty.
That's why the Apple Arcade thing in general is going to be kind of interesting because they're not restricted to just like older hardware. Like the 6S Plus can render pretty fucking decent games. So,
and that's one thing that the station's going to be nice for is the fact that you can now go, all right, we're building it for this, so that you could play it on this. You could also play it on your phone. It's going to be the same account, so you could be like, I'm playing this at home. I can now take it on the go with me. That whole switch thing that they could do.
yeah.
If you have a brand new phone, it's going to play it great. If you have an old phone, stick with playing it on here.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see, like, actually what happens when it does come out.
It is going to be interesting.
I don't think it'll make a difference, honestly.
It's either not going to do anything.
I think it's
or
going to be
make a
I think it's going to
huge
be an
difference.
Ouya in its physical self. I think it's going to have an impact on the industry to some capacity.
Yes. I think if anything, it's
I thought I was like, expand.
I think if anything, it's going to be it's going to make like the PlayStation, Xbox consoles look and go, maybe that is an alternative.
Like, even if it just comes down to like, hey, we could just kind of hybrid this into texture loading to help.
Because they've tried to do this before, both PlayStation and Xbox, and it's worked out terribly both times they've tried it.
I think they did
If
it too early as well,
If
though.
Google makes this work, they might look at it and go, now's finally the time.
I mean,
So-
yeah, I mean, PlayStation Now was 4 years ago? 5 years ago?
4 years.
Yeah, because it's just like, that thing was awful. Like, that was just, oh, play your PS3 games. It's like, PS3's already a dead console. Like,
Yeah, because that was when I was at Best Buy and I had to help push that. That was fun.
yeah, that was fucking garbo.
And as you said, it's one of those things, if it comes out and it's the right price, why the fuck not? If that thing comes out and it's $50, we'll sell a ton of them just because people look and go, fuck it, it's $50.
Yeah, really.
That's less than a game.
Yeah.
That was
I
weird.
could buy a console for less than a game.
Yeah.
Which makes me kind of think it's going to be around the $100 range. Like $99.99.
I honestly think it's going to be around 200.
See it.
I don't know. Like, I feel
For
like,
something that small being $200, I don't see it.
I don't know.
It's basically a Raspberry Pi. It doesn't need a ton of power.
I guess, yeah.
That's the thing about like the whole streaming capability of it means that it doesn't need a lot of power. It needs a decent network card. It needs a network card that's good.
True.
It needs something better than the PS4's fucking
like
network card.
like an AC or an AX.
But it doesn't need a fucking powerhouse behind it.
Nah, it doesn't. We'll see. It's probably gonna be like those old little gigabyte boxes that they used to sell, the little mini PCs.
Yeah.
It'll be like nothing.
I'm concerned.
It's dead again.
I'm good over here.
Alright, cool. Just TV then.
I
Yeah,
would say it
Twitch.
must be the Fire Stick.
Twitch probably crashed on it.
I just like how Travis is just frozen like this.
I'm petting the elephant, man.
Yeah, he's petting Dumbo.
Fuck
Fuck Dumbo. You heard us. You heard it
I-
straight right here.
Hashtag fuck Dumbo.
I just noticed him. I'm not gonna lie, even though y'all were talking about him.
Yeah, we
earlier.
kept him up there from last week. PewDiePie versus T-Series. T-Series has finally taken down PewDiePie.
Yeah, I got our final
I was
number
gonna
one
say,
brofist.
we dropped to 2 viewers, so something happened. We went from 7 to 2. So something fucking happened at some point.
That's super weird. I'm literally, like, my phone monitor and this one are completely fine.
I don't know.
New channel
Either that or people
footage.
got fucking pissed off and talking about the Stadia or whatever it's
Maybe.
called.
You never know.
Alright, T-Series.
But yeah, T-Series,
Yeah, I just checked. They're 44,000 ahead right now, and it's actually going down though.
they are.
People are
Well,
saying
yeah,
that.
because we were.
the gap's going down.
So we were talking about how there were, they found out that there was some botting going on, either by the fans or by T-Series themselves. We're not exactly sure, you know what I mean? Like, I can't definitively say that it was T-Series, those fucking scumbags doing it.
Rip PewDiePie.
See, I'm not even a PewDiePie fan, but it is kind of a cool thing to see, like,
A lot of his content honestly really annoys me.
yeah, there's not a great amount.
I can't
My-
watch a lot of his stuff. He's just not for me.
The only one that I thought was really, really funny ever from him was the one where he's talking about the subs and he's like, hit that like button one, where he's like, he has a recorder, he's sitting in his studio, and he just keeps screaming, "What's up, guys? Hit that fucking like button! 5 million fucking likes, and I'll fucking shove this up my ass!" And like freaking out for like 4 straight minutes about hitting the like and subscribe buttons, like making fun of everyone. Like, when that started getting really big, to be like, "What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Remember to hit that subscribe
No,
button
hold on.
before anything."
You missed a part. It's, "What's up, guys? It's your boy."
Alright, yeah. Here we
This
go.
video is brought to you by HelloFresh or Loot Crate.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Mike from It Might Be Gaming here with another podcast, number 46. Yo, check it out. Hit that like button. Let's get that up to 500 likes for this video. Subscribe. We need 4 million subscribers by the end of this video. And guess what? We're gonna bake a fucking cake on stream. Like,
If that's not the beginning
Before
of
we
this.
do that, I bring you this brand new video. I'm going to show you. Make sure you smash that like button. Check out all my other content. You like this, check out these other... It literally goes on for 10 minutes.
oh, hey, guys. Yo, let's talk about our sponsor for a second. Raymore and Flanagan. What are you, a fucking idiot? Anyway,
always
guys,
the
it's
same
time to
way.
get into the meat of the video. Let's hit that like button for the meat and subscribe for the video. And what are we doing? Let's check back on last week. Go back to last week. Oh, I can change shirts if I want to for this. What's up, guys?
So,
Careful.
the one guy that I started watching, Russian Badger, has...
Yeah, you're telling me about him.
Has a really good bit that he did about it, where he does giveaways on his channel. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna... You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to comment, you don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna choose a random person who commented on one of my videos. I'm gonna tell you which video it is. I'm just gonna choose a random person to give it to you. Which, like, that's pretty cool. Doesn't care if you subscribe or anything, but he made fun of that whole thing, like, what's up, it's your boy here with a brand new video, and he's like, of course they know it's a brand new video. If they're watching it, they can see when it was aired. You don't have to tell them it's a brand new video.
Actually, what if they
What if you're watching it like 3 years later?
And
Yeah.
if you watch it later, it's like, well, it's not a brand new video anymore. What's the point of even putting that in the video at that point?
Why is it always your boy, too?
Yeah.
It's your boy.
It's your boy. It's your boy, Dean, also known as Slim Dick Shady.
We should do it. Anyway,
Alright, I like it.
make it fucking crazy.
I'm concerned.
No, just a idea.
Little idea he had.
Little idea in the middle of us talking about the what's up, guys. What's up, guys and girls? Welcome to the video. Hey, remember to hit that like button. Anyway,
Look at the top.
look at the time.
We're still talking about T-Series, though.
Oh, pay
No, that's that Pakistani kid that Pay Money Wubby put on. That the kid is like, we're going to call Chuck E. Cheese at 3 in the morning. What time is it right now? It's 11:04. Let's call Chuck E. Cheese. No. Ring, ring. It's just ring, ring, ring. Holy shit, this bit is so old. So,
is this episode just the shill other channels portion?
I don't know. We're about to talk about Fortnite, so we're going to shill on them. Shill.
Shit shill. Shit shill.
Oh, anyway, shit shill.
Shittles.
Shittles.
Shittle.
Shittles. Taste the brown rainbow.
That has a real horrible, like a deer pellet rainbow. Just.
It's like the commercial with the Skittles that they couldn't air.
I don't know about that one.
The one with the guy, like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
ejaculating Skittles onto a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, I
have seen
forgot
that one.
about that.
Yeah.
I thought there was one that I missed about some guy like
No, there's like
explosively
3 of them.
shitting Skittles onto someone.
No, it's not. 2 girls, 1 Skittle.
There is the one commercial though
Girls
where
want
I
Skittle.
can't remember what it was, but it's a unicorn taking a shit and they're putting on ice cream cups.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah. Skittles is
That's alright.
fucked
There's a
up,
whole
man.
fucking kids toy called Poopsie, which is about that kind of shit.
It's literally
yeah.
it's make unicorn poop, which is just glitter and
It's glitter,
like-
slime.
it's glitter and silly putty.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is.
So
I
gross.
mean, it's a clever way to make money, so I can't fault them on that.
Well,
It's a
and
dumb toy, but
There's a fucking like $100 backpack that you can buy. That's like it has like 6 different ones and stickers. It's $100 for fake unicorn poop, and someone bought it.
when their kids are fucked up and getting shit on for money, like when they're like older,
this is why people are
this
bullied.
is what's gonna happen.
I like how he has to preface it by older.
When they're
As he covers
when they're
his
older,
backs.
18 and plus.
No, but this is why people get bullied. Just
What the fuck are you doing?
This is why white people.
Unicorns are pooping! I'm gonna kick your ass, you dog.
it's like I have no choice. This is for the good of mankind.
Why can't we have like cool 90s kids again that are like, wow, no. Ah!
There's all those things like, man, white people are weird. And like, come on, guys, we're not that weird. Then you see that, you're like,
Yeah, we're
man,
weird.
white people are fucking weird.
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah, and bullshit. Yeah, we are. All right, how weird is this podcast gonna
I mean,
get?
it's just, we're also just four white guys talking about nerd shit in your fucking attic.
I
This
am
is better
one.
than his mom's basement.
I am 1/900th black.
Prove it. Because you might need to. After this goes...
I want to see the 23andMe.
So I will say this one time.
We need those apology videos done
Yeah,
now.
I don't have the apology videos yet. We'll say it one time later. Anyway, Fortnite rips off a character design. You know more about this than I do.
Yeah, basically it was Fortnite's new design comes out and they're like, look at this guy. You could probably even bring up a picture on this if the internet on the TV actually wanted to work.
Because we're still going. I don't know
They
what's going
released
on
a new
with that.
character like, this is the new legendary skin that you can get if you're super lucky and give us a ton of money. And some might be like Portuguese or something. I don't recognize the language a lot, so I'm probably gonna just kill whatever nationality it actually is. It's just, he's like, yeah, this is my OC that I created 3 months ago, and he posts a picture, and the dude's like in the same pose. All the colors are like exactly
it's the
the
exact
same.
same thing.
Like it literally just looks like they took the picture and went, I'm just gonna make this look better.
Huh.
That's rough.
Oh, you're probably looking at the same article that I was looking at.
Oh wow, they're erasing it pretty fucking quick.
It's real egregious.
It's out there. You'll be able to find it.
Like,
Because it's like even... I don't know if it's just Fortnite, but they had their new... Because they when they do their game, they have the seasons.
yeah.
Like, the new season is, like, completely pirate-themed, and it looks exactly like Sea of Thieves.
Of course it does.
Like, even the trailers and everything that they have for the new season, it looks exactly like Sea of Thieves trailers.
I just sometimes I don't know how game companies get away with stuff like that.
This-
Even with like
Copyright law is so vague, man.
yeah, like even with
But see, like, dances can't be copywritten, so everyone who tries to sue Fortnite over dances, they're basically just like, fucking try it.
Yeah,
And it
go
just doesn't
for
go
it.
there. But this is like a picture that someone drew, and they have proof of when it was drawn, when it was uploaded, everything. And
So it's gonna be a shitty quality one, but you could pretty much get the gist from the colors and everything.
well,
Oh
see,
my
that's
God.
just the Fortnite picture.
But that's like the two together. That's one and the other.
No, that's the Fortnite picture.
Oh, really?
The OC is like a
it's very cartoony.
yeah, it's like basically like an MS Paint looking drawing.
Fuck. Why is it? That was the one that came up for both of them. Fucking hold on.
So Travis, you and me play a decent amount of League.
Decent amount, yeah.
We're very familiar with the skins, and then we go over to Smite. We're like, wow, a lot of these skins look very similar to the ones from League.
Oh yeah, there's a new line that they came out. I can't remember the name of it, but League of Legends has their Star Guardian skins, which is like all the major female characters that are dressed up like all of the Sailor Moon characters.
Yeah.
Like, at what point is it like too on the nose?
Yeah, and then
Wow, all of her shit is gone.
oh wow, oh my God, she's
How
gone.
much did they pay her?
She's blacklisted. She's gone.
Yeah, let's just talk about this. Let's just talk about this for a second. Fucking stole it from a female artist, which there are not many of in the industry. They could have just brought her on.
Well, that's the thing is companies don't
Just
bring people
saying.
on. Like, they should do that with modders too, but they don't.
Yeah, you're right. That's what a lot of companies do. It's just like, someone hacks their shit. They're like, yeah, you come here, help us fix this. It's
Yeah,
like, all
but
right, sounds good.
it doesn't happen with artists.
No.
The only instance I know of something like that happening is for Lord of the Rings. For the original trilogy, there was these two artists over in Europe. Then they're like, hey, we need them to do concept art.
Yeah, the original
you showed
fucking.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
There's a lot of updates actually.
Wait, it's fake?
Yep.
What?
What do you mean it's fake?
So what happened was, as much as I like hating on Epic, so she edited the forward URL from 2009 to lead to a different page, which was on the 2009 post, which was updated to show a sort of pseudo copy of it. So she was just trying to...
Interesting.
Yeah, so... Fuck her, this is why women aren't in that industry. No.
Because, like, Fortnite's response was basically just like, we're a huge company. We don't know what the fuck is going on with some people. Like, it's very possible he could have done this. It's very possible it could have just been like, hey, he copied this off a thing that's popular. We don't know for sure. It turns out that someone else on the internet's just a real piece of shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it just pulls back to...
Yarpos in chat.
So, there's the original page, there's the edited page.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a lot of fucking Sonic furry porn, so fuck that person.
Yeah.
Much as I hate Fortnite and all that shit, like...
Well, that's the thing with the internet is it will be found eventually.
I was gonna say, goddamn, that literally went from like, I read that as I was pooping at work
Jesus Christ.
to
Graphic.
now.
We were just talking about people pooping.
Dude, that was that's like a
Roller
prelude.
coaster.
That's literally
That's a
just over
prelude to
2
April
hours.
Fools, basically.
That's the thing,
It's
yeah.
just over 2
You
hours.
can't fucking... You
Almost
can't
there.
lie on the internet. Try loading a different app if you're trying to load Twitch. And see if it does it from there. Or restart the entire Fire
I
Stick.
can't believe we got memed on by a Sonic OC artist.
Fuck that. That's so stupid. I hate Sonic artists. They're fucking terrible.
Now they-
I love Sonic. I don't
I don't
think
know.
you
Do
can
you know
even
how to
see it 'cause
restart
it's
the
buried back
Fire Stick?
there.
Oh, fucking
How do you restart the Fire Stick?
Settings.
Settings something, I'm guessing.
Device restart.
Honestly, though, shout out to Christian.
Fuck you. My Fire TV, you fuck.
You said device, so...
That is my Fire TV is my device.
Yeah, well, I don't have
There it
this.
is, restart.
Anyway.
This is
Reset
the
to factory
aggressive
defaults.
cast now.
Anyway. So yeah, Fortnite didn't rip off the character design. The other person's just a real piece of shit.
That topic
Yarpos.
changed real
Yarpos.
quick.
Can we get
Yarpos.
some Yarposes in chat?
Yo, let's get
Keep in mind, you
that
can buy
going.
that shirt.
Yarpos it up. If you are a subscriber and you are in chat, go ahead. Hit that fucking bubble gummy Yarpos
I was waiting for
chat.
you to get timed out by Nightbot.
I think I turned that off. That was pissing me off for
Just
everyone.
keep in mind, there's still, what, 3 of these? 2 of these?
3 of the shirts left. 3
Some
of
out
the
of
Yarpos shirts left. So if you want the emote shirt, there are 3 left. They're coming in. I forget how much they are.
The best shirt.
I don't even care. They were cheap
I think it was
and
like
they're
18 bucks or
comfortable.
something
18?
like that.
Yeah.
Plus shipping. 18 plus shipping, which is
Yeah.
like nothing in
If
the
you-
world of t-shirts.
If you're a big guy,
It came to my house in like 4 days.
Yeah, I had like nothing. It took no time at
I
all.
was so mad at you.
Did,
I'm so
did your
sorry.
smell of glue?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
but
mine
I had
too.
to wash mine, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, man, I want to know when my Yarpo shirt is coming in. Travis, it's like been like a week and a half, and I'm like, oh, and Travis is like, oh, I have a present for you. And he gives me my shirt. It's like, yeah, it's been in my car for a week. I'm like, thanks.
So it came to the house, he wasn't home. And I think he was here or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'll come bring it to you. And I put it in the car and I was like, oh, I'll just bring it to Matt, no big deal. And then I completely forgot about it. When he's like, yeah, where's my shirt? I'm like, oh, it's in the car, I got a present for him, sorry.
Thank you, Salsky, for subscribing for 10 months. Yay!
Almost 1 year. Because
Wow.
I have been subscribed since we started. Or at least since I could be.
So you get a sword, a silver, and a 3. I don't know what the 3 is.
Is it a bit donation?
It's 3rd tier.
You're the 3rd bit
I'm
donator.
the 3rd bit donator. I'm a mod. And the silver is the silver tier.
Yeah, it's 6 months. Past 6 months, basically.
Yes.
I just
I
got
think I'm
my,
on
my
2
silver
or-
button.
I think I'm on 2 or 3.
Whatever, nerds.
In my defense, I didn't know about the Twitch Prime.
Alright, time to start shitting all over Epic Games. Epic denies
Oh,
an indie dev a spot on the Epic Store despite having massive support and an overwhelmingly positive rating on Steam.
It's back to Steam, what, 2003? 2006?
2003.
2003, yeah.
Or no.
Was it either 2003 or 2006. It was right when they started.
6 or... It's whatever. It's one
Yeah.
of those two. And so... Epic is very big on flip-flopping, it seems. They're almost like...
They don't care. Either way, they're just
They're almost like a
whatever
pancake,
they need to be
like-
positive.
They're on this side
Can
and
they
this side.
still make money off Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
they
cares what the fuck happens with all of their other IPs?
Exactly. But the problem is they're like, oh... That sucked.
It's twice.
Oh, we're going to give consumers a chance to decide who the better platform is. If that means we decide for you what games your platform is going to come out on. Well, the devs really need a home, so we're going to start supporting devs more. Yeah, well, let me put my game on your platform.
No. I do agree
But
with
here's
the
an example
discount,
of why it's successful. So it's one of those things that Epic can't seem to determine if they want to be pro-consumer, pro-dev, neither. Like they're such a fucking mess, and it's frustrating to watch because it's one of those things like, how do you have a platform that people are still supporting after you've shown that you don't fucking care about the people, you don't care about the fucking devs, and you're just fucking up at every turn?
When I first, when Fortnite was first a thing, before Battle Royale was even a thing, because I followed Fortnite for the...
You and I
Save the
followed
World.
it
Yeah.
When it was still the... Yeah, it was still the... You
Because
go during the
AI
day,
was,
you
like,
grab
so
it, yeah.
unique. It was a really good concept.
It was a cool single player.
And then,
well, multiplayer.
They pretty much put that to the wayside. They do update it. I'm not saying they don't, but they just definitely put that by the wayside.
Nowhere near what it is.
And they focused everything on Battle Royale, which I was okay with because Battle Royale was...
Where's their money coming from?
Exactly.
It comes from Battle Royale. And it was fun for a few minutes, and then I just didn't care anymore. And then I got the Note 9, because, I love this phone. And it came with the Galaxy skin. So I was like, I might as well redeem it. I have a Fortnite account, so who cares? And I redeemed it, and I tried playing 3 days later. Someone stole my account for whatever, I don't care. I've been trying for a year to get my account back.
It's just not there.
Yeah, literally since the release of this phone, I've been trying to get my account back. They won't give it to me because I can't tell them the card number that was on file for my most recent purchase a year ago. And I'm like, I don't even have that card anymore. I can verify IPs, I can verify IDs, I can verify anything you want me to, but that card...
My fucking name is on... So you can do what Blizzard literally does. It's like, hey, the card was in my fucking name. I could send you a fucking photo of my driver's license if you want scanned in. Blizzard does that if your account's fucking stolen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little sketchy, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
What's up, his Nurker? Nurker.
I love that name.
He's Nurker. But,
Why did he put favorite viewer with spaces in between each letter and only the I's are capitalized?
hey there, it's your aesthetic.
They're not. I can clearly see that they're capitalized.
Oh yeah, it does show in the chat, yeah.
I don't know, man, because he's our favorite viewer.
That's dedication to typing that out.
But here's my thing. It's like, Epic has fucked up so many times. I'm praying to fucking God that the game we're going to be talking about later in the podcast isn't an Epic Store exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm praying to fucking God
There's
that
no
that
way.
company...
No way.
There is a way.
There is?
No,
They're on the
it.
fucking Unreal Engine.
Shit.
They
I
fucking have a commitment to them.
I just can't wait to see Epic exclusive for a year and just see the sad face of Perella come up to buy his first 1 month PlayStation card online. I can't fucking wait.
Here's my problem. I don't know if I'll actually buy it on PlayStation. I might have to fucking buy it on that shit fuck store, because if I buy it on PlayStation, guess what? The fucking remastered collection, when the next console comes out next year, is gonna be a thing. And I don't want to have to fucking buy that and that. I don't have to
It's gonna be
rebuy
GTA all over again. I own
Yeah.
that game every freaking version that's ever been
Literally.
released for no reason.
Why not just play that game?
because I'm
on
gonna
there,
make too much
and then
progress.
get the remastered one on there.
Too much progress. I want to keep my save.
But the remastered one's all the old games.
No, that I don't give a shit. The remastered ones I don't fucking care about. I'm talking about when they release a 2020 console and they're like, hey, remember when we released Borderlands on console? We're gonna give it a little bit better on some of this shit, and there's gonna be a little bit more, and we're gonna call it the Handsome Collection Part 2 or some shit like that.
I don't think they'll keep it exclusive for store exclusive. I don't think they do.
We'll
that.
talk about that. We'll talk about it in a bit. But yeah, Epic just is literally not letting this
Follow
kid
his
fucking
shit.
put down his game on the Epic Store, despite the fact that they have such lucrative deals for devs.
I do agree with the better revenue for devs, the better split, because it's just a platform to release on.
I don't give a fuck about that. You want to know why I don't give a fuck about that? If your game is good and it's successful,
gonna sell,
it's
yeah.
gonna sell. And you know what's gonna sell on Steam? More.
Well, also with Steam, when they do their summer sales and spring sales, winter sales,
Yeah.
and they drop 90% of the price, that's when devs make their most money on the games, because so many
Because
people are
everyone's
buying
good.
it.
Fuck it, let's buy it.
Hello, fellas. Yeah, what's happening?
And there it goes.
Yep.
Oh, goodbye.
I don't know what's going on with that app. That app's just completely fucked to hell. Since November 7th, 2017, over 1 year. Oh, wow, you've been following us for over a
Damn.
year? Time to sub or grab a t-shirt, my friend. I'm shameless. I'll fucking self-promote all
I'll
day.
keep doing it for you. I love this.
Just
shirt.
go ahead, hit that. You know what? I'll do it for you. Here we go. Check this out. You just go exclamation point and you hit into merch. Look at
This
that.
one right here.
That shirt over there.
This shirt is incredibly comfortable.
Look at that right there.
It's so sexy.
It,
Thank
You
you.
didn't even know.
you know what? I
No,
always
not you.
found
Oh,
you to be
Just a shirt.
ugly as hell. And then you put on that shirt.
It didn't change my face, but my
Still
body's
fucking
great.
ugly, but that shirt, goddamn, if I wouldn't make sweet, wet, sticky love to that shirt.
It has to be through the Dishonored mask, though.
See, you're just tall enough where like your head could be like above something. They don't quite see it, and they see the shirt. And they go,
Oh, okay.
"Oh,
Yeah, my
damn,
shirt
man."
gets over the counter. We're good.
Yeah, it's like and they're like, "Oh, damn!" Then you kind of like duck down. They're like, "Ugh."
Oh, fucking God.
Yeah, this is why I have
that
to
for
take the jacket off.
Bloodborne?
I can't wear that. Oh god. Yeah, I'm a character created.
Might as well just give me a 100% discount, you know? We don't even get a 100% discount. And do you know how long it took me to make this mustache? The only reason I can grow this is because our channel's getting supported now. I have enough for fucking mustache wax.
That's a lie.
And gas money to go to school. My school, you sick freaks.
Yeah, you need the gas money. You have to live outside a certain radius.
No. Speaking of the dickless X-Bone.
What? The dickless X-Bone?
The dickless X-Bone.
First of all, he said dick slit, and then he said dickless.
The dick slit X-Bone.
I heard dick lisp.
The dickless
Like
X-Bone. The dickless X-Bone. So the discless Xbox One.
It's a tongue twister.
So apparently it leaked out, and
Oh, of course it did.
yeah, that Xbox is basically making a console where they're like, so we're gonna make this. It's gonna be stupid cheap. No disk drive whatsoever. You can't put games in there even if you already own them. Only digital.
Yo, what's going on?
Does it come with a 15 terabyte hard drive? Then maybe
Comes
I'd
with
buy
a
it.
1 terabyte hard
Then
drive.
I don't care
From
because
what
I have a 1 terabyte and a disk.
From what they said, it's a 1 terabyte hard drive. You can't expand it, of course.
All of my faves in a stream. I don't think you've ever met Matt or Travis. I think you're lying to them.
I've been on the forest
It's the
and
two
I've been
mics.
on a
That's
podcast
the best
before.
one.
Matt, is that... Wait, what? I don't even... Matt, is that hot mic? Is it because I have a mustache? It's going so quickly. It was supposed to be gone today, but the other guy who was supposed to do one today forgot, so now I gotta have this till Wednesday. I was freaking out because I'm like, this was supposed to be gone 2 shaving cycles ago, because it's like, I grow a mustache, and then I shave it off after like 2 days, because I'm just done with it.
I don't think you understand. I can't grow facial hair that
Oh,
well, so...
what's going on? By the way, we love our merch. That's awesome. I remember Travis. You remember Travis from what? I don't remember when Travis was on.
He's
He was on the merch video.
He was on the merch video.
He
the
was on
podcast.
the merch video.
I was the one you made fun of.
And he was
for
on the
buying
forest.
merch.
I like how
Or needed to buy merch.
And we literally just made fun of him again over merch.
I'm just a
Hell
human
yeah.
advert.
This is just a running thing. It's like, merch, make fun of Travis.
Next release, I'll be in that merch video too. Don't worry.
Thank God we
We
pre-recorded.
already have a shoot plan for our next merch thing.
Buy this merch.
Yeah, this was not planned. Well,
Do you know how hard that is to do those transitions? Like, nobody understands that this screen is recorded separately from the screen that's over there. So, like, when Matt does that transition, we had to plan that, like,
Yeah.
perfectly.
it is a very elaborate setup.
Yeah.
Like, you want to see something,
across the
like,
warehouse.
you want to see something super wild? I'm going to go over there. It might be a little bit of a delay. I think I'm doing this a little bit early.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm recording this.
Yeah, it worked. That should be seamless, right?
Did it work?
Hi, Mike.
Oh, my God. See? It's a little weird, so.
It took him a while.
Yeah. We want Travis. You're getting a chant here.
Yes.
You want Travis?
So, anyway.
Another forest stream? What?
Oh, yeah. Travis is in the forest. I forgot about that. He's one of the other guys
That's
for it.
true.
I was the guy who got everybody to play that game. No one played it for like a year.
I love my Yarpo shirt. I wore it to a store and someone asked me what it meant. Did you give them the link?
You gotta tell people.
Yeah, then they watched us and they're like, get out.
They're like, these sexist assholes.
All they do is go around calling people real pieces of shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. New merch coming soon. Working on the new designs already. Hey. Gold Club is still my favorite that I've been working on. I reworked the whole design.
Okay.
I wanted it to be a little bit of a grippier,
Okay, out of
sippier,
context,
snippier.
I don't like any
That
of those
is not a
adjectives
good
at all.
description.
I don't want a drippy,
Considering
grippy,
you said you
slippy
wanted
anything.
to fuck my shirt, I don't like that description.
It's a drippy shirt. Let me give them the link. Yeah, you gotta
Oh, definitely.
be like, yo, you ever hear of It Might Be Gaming
sure
on
you don't
Twitch
give him
/ merch?
Make sure you don't
I
give him the
think-
short link. Make sure you give him the
The guy
long
died when
You
It's
guys
like
are the only
a
people I watch on Twitch. Feel special, okay? We definitely feel special. feel weird because I have a mustache. I always feel like I'm like,
You have to be real careful what you say.
yeah, like somebody's gonna come up and they're gonna be like watching. They're gonna be like, "Oh, these guys are popular," and then they see this and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and they're talking about where you live from a school.
But yeah, are we done talking about the
dickless
Xbox?
X-Bone, yeah. Assassin's Creed got pulled 3.
Yeah.
Hang on,
So-
I just got called a fashionista. I have to live up.
He's
I mean, I
not.
have the hair for it. So.
He's not.
So
Wait for the Noodle Club hoodies, then you'll be.
Oh, okay.
Go watch
All right.
Peyton, then
Oh, don't watch that. No, no, no.
Oh!
No!
Oh!
go watch Peyton, then
Don't,
call a
no,
fashionista.
don't you dare!
Oh!
Don't you fucking dare!
Oh!
Travis is
I
now
don't
an
like
actor.
how you just keep making ooh noises. You need to stop that.
Oh, woo, woo. Oh my god, if you want to see...
Oh,
So,
no.
fun fact, last week during a podcast, we talked about how I did a short film,
That
and
thumbnail is fucking cringy
Oh,
as
it's
fuck.
I
fantastic.
love that thumbnail.
I love it
Oh
too.
man, it's so bad.
So, here, hold on.
Matt, where's your fucking shirt?
It's at my house.
So, here...
I was just wearing
I was about to
this.
say who the fuck is Matt because
So-
it's usually just like the two of us.
Thank
and
you,
we're both
Shorty.
So-
Thank you.
bookmark that link. That is a short film that I directed, that Travis is in, that Matt was a director of photography / assistant director / like every fucking thing on the project. Salsky had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
fucking glad I didn't.
Damn, dude. That's...
Oh, you actually should. No!
It's amazing. Bookmark that link and
God.
go ahead and watch that
Don't
after.
watch it right now. Watch it after the stream.
watch
Yeah, I don't want to see the reactions.
Please don't leave us.
Please don't leave the stream, or just don't. We need interaction. We need people to keep us going here.
Don't watch it.
Okay, Assassin's Creed 3 was pulled from digital shelves,
Yeah,
essentially.
Steam and Ubi and Uplay. So Assassin's Creed 3
No, please,
just
no.
got remastered. Came out today, or today, yesterday, something like that. It just came out.
Mm-hmm.
The Assassin's Creed 3 that was on the store was marked down 75%, so you get it for $20.
Cool.
It's not bad.
Now they
Gone.
took that original version off the store.
That's
So
great.
you can't get it for $20 anymore. You have to buy the new remastered one, which guess what? Full price.
How much is it?
$59.99.
To be fair, I did look at the remastered versus like original
So-
footage.
Yeah.
It looks good.
It looks a lot better, but this is unanimously the one Assassin's Creed that everyone looks at and goes, it was good. It also wasn't great.
It was super passable.
It's like, what's the one thing you think when you think Assassin's Creed? You're like jumping off of buildings, assassinating people, doing cool parkour stuff. And this one's like,
It's a gray hat.
I can climb a tree that's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't like the mechanics in Assassin's Creed 3 at all. I feel like it just feels clunky to the other ones.
I wasn't a fan of Assassin's Creed, or Assassin's Creed 3 in particular. I liked, Ezio storyline, and I was happy with
It's
that.
like, there's
None
nothing
for me.
bad about it, but it doesn't do any of the cool assassin-y stuff that you really want.
yeah.
Especially when
just
you're
taking
like,
it out of a city.
I'm
affected it a
gonna
lot.
go to
Yeah.
a party and schmooze with people. You're like, can
Yeah,
I just
thanks,
not?
Kelsey.
So yeah, you gotta buy the super expensive version of Assassin's Creed 3 at this point. So
Of course
have
you
fun
do.
with that one.
Can we change the topic in the chat, please? Because it's all about me right now. And I'm
Yeah, no,
a little
you're
uncomfortable.
center focus now. You came over here for this one.
You're in it, dude.
I was wearing this shirt when I woke up this morning just because it was cold out. And then he's just like, hey, you want to come over? And I just didn't change.
Hell yeah. Salsky is into this.
Oh.
Yeah, he likes Assassin's Creed. He's a fan.
I am a fan.
I love Assassin's Creed. It's just 3
No,
didn't
I'm
really
creeping
do
up on you
anything for
slowly.
me.
No, just
I
like
liked
this
Ezio. I
one.
mean, Revelation was kind of meh.
Just because
but
you're
I like 2 and
pulling out of
Brotherhood,
frame a little bit, so
yeah.
I want to make sure you're in there. All right.
See, I'm one of the weird people that I really still like Assassin's Creed 1.
I like
For-
Assassin's Creed 1, but
for
the
how-
climbing murders
For
me.
how broken and shitty
Yeah.
Oh my god,
the
it's
story
so
is,
bad.
and how basic it is, and how
Yeah.
little you can do. It's still one of my favorites because I just have such fun, like, nostalgia glasses of, like, doing, like, the crazy parkour and assassinating people for the first time, being like, this is so cool.
I'll admit it was a cool thing when it first
Mm-hmm.
came. When it first came to, I don't know. I never got into it.
Then the Ezio story was just better than the whole Altair anything.
It really
Yeah.
was.
Well, it did
And-
kind of come full circle.
Yeah, it kind of did, but then, like, then it got so overplayed that it got stale. Then they made Origins, which was a nice departure.
Black Flag wasn't bad in terms of like the
Black
story
Flag was-
outside of it. It was
Black
great.
Flag was great because
Yeah.
it was really unique.
It was just a
kind of
glitchy
gameplay.
mess.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just the Fire Stick at this
Yeah,
point.
okay.
I don't know what to tell you about
I
it.
just keep resetting
Yeah,
it.
it's dropping the ball.
Yeah.
No, that is not okay in any way. Wait, I have a question for you guys. Do you think pineapple on pizza is okay? No, it's
No,
not.
no,
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 not
no,
okay.
no, 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 no.
What's
I
really
disagree
okay
completely.
is pickles on pizza.
No, 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 no. That is
Pickles and
not.
peanut butter on
That is
pizza.
not a
Meat and cheese,
unanimous.
that's all I want.
Not peanut butter, just pickles.
That is not a unanimous.
People think I'm
thing.
crazy,
All right, please. All right,
and I am. But trust me on this.
give me the reasoning behind pickles on pizza.
It's gross, and he wants to be edgy.
So you get a pizza
Piece
that
of
has
shit.
like a really sweet sauce. Like around here, there's a place called Sabatini's.
Yeah.
Where they do a thick crust with a sweeter sauce, and you get like a breadstick seasoning on it, which is basically just like garlic powder and shit.
That's actually a really
Tons
good
on your
question.
pizza.
And you get that kind of stuff. But then you get the pickles on there, which is like they're not pickle slices or just full on like pickles like spears. They're just little chopped up little cubes on it.
Oh, it's
And-
basically like relish then.
Much bigger than that. They're
Okay.
like half inch cubes, and
So-
it balances out the sweetness and the acidness.
I agree completely.
Like, the saltiness basically works kind of like a pepperoni would. It helps balance out the flavors really well.
You know, you
Meat,
can get that
cheese,
all
That's the,
You know-
nothing else.
to counter. You know what else can work like a pepperoni?
Pickles are nasty.
A fucking pepperoni. Ugh.
The weirdest pizza I eat is chicken wing pizza, and that's literally like buffalo sauce and chicken.
Sweet sauce and pepperoni, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
honestly
that's-
it's
I'm fine with
really
Sweet
that too,
sauce
yeah.
pepperoni. If you guys never had sweet sauce pizza, it's amazing.
I'm just gonna go with pickles until you guys try them.
Gross.
APA, best pizza. Gonna say it right now.
No.
No, don't you say no.
No. I mean,
There's some
You
real
would
good
Blaze
pizza
pizza.
around here.
Blazes
Florida.
was good, but it ain't nothing.
It's
NEPA pizza.
my problem is it's good, but I haven't had it from enough states yet to specifically
To
say.
say for
Next
sure.
time
yeah.
you go to Florida,
Yes.
go to Blaze Pizza.
Because I've had
You're welcome.
I've had good stuff like Joey's down in Florida. I had
Yep.
a good weird one that was out. It was like a sweet dough crust out in Hawaii. In Virginia, I had Grotto, so that doesn't count.
Wait, Grotto goes all the way down to
I do
Virginia?
think
Grotto's
we need-
huge.
I did not know
We
that.
need to go back to that question though. 'cause
What
that's
is the
thing.
worst game you've played?
Gex.
Star Fox Adventures.
Why you gotta say it like that?
That was quick too.
Good night, shorty. Is that actually your mom?
That's actually my mom.
What?
Is that actually your mother?
Yeah, it's actually my mom.
Oh God.
Night, mom.
I've
Bye,
seen so
Mom.
many
Night,
horrible
Mom.
things.
Oh yeah, Riley and Kelsey are from Florida, so they
Yeah.
what do you call it? They know that
Blaze is fucking
It
great.
is,
I
it's very
love that place so much.
Yeah, so Jerry's. Anyway,
I miss that so much.
So Jerry's.
worst game I've ever played. That's a really hard question, actually.
What the fuck?
Radiator 2.
So
Fuck you. That game's amazing.
so you have to actually like qualify like what is a bad
Wait,
game.
hold up. He's literally looking at all of the merch that he's bought
just
to
trying to-
find the worst game he's played.
Well, it's
It's definitely Borderlands 2.
Yo, no, Borderlands 1.
honestly, I'm trying to think, and I can't really think of like a really really bad one. Like besides like No Man's Sky was an awful release, but
So I was gonna say like I've played a
Yeah,
lot of
that's-
games that are bad, but some of them like, have like it's the same thing with movies. You either want like on a scale of like 1 to 10, you either want that 1
Yeah.
or you want that 10.
It's
You
either
get-
so bad it's good.
You get
or
that
it's-
5, and that 5 is more disappointing than that 1 or that 10.
Actually, you know what? I have one. So when I was little, you remember the not PSP? Wow, SP.
Wow.
whatever.
So
Fuck that keyboard.
Game Boy Advance SP, right?
Yeah.
I had I think it was Fellowship of the Ring for Game Boy Advance, and I play it. And I couldn't figure out for the longest time how to get the fuck onto the ferry. You had to go back to the beginning of the fucking game, get a cabbage, drop the cabbage on a pressure plate, so that way you can get through the gate to get on the fucking ferry. Could not figure that out for years because it's just there's no reason to have anything to fucking drop on the plate.
Fair. I mean,
Mine might be Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero for the N64 because that
that's
game
a
is
real
just
bad one.
awful.
Yeah.
It's not intuitive whatsoever.
So like I could say things like I played No Man's Sky. I bought the goddamn collector's edition for that thing.
Same,
'cause I thought it
thick
was-
boy.
Yeah, because I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be cool. And it's one of those things where it's like, it was bad. I honestly had fun with it when I played it for a little bit. Like, I wouldn't say that it was one of the worst games I ever played because there's definitely been worse.
I mean,
Like-
it's not a bad game, and it's gotten a lot better. But it's
Like,
don't
not what it
promise
needs
me
to be.
everything,
Yeah.
and then
if,
deliver on
if I'm trying
nothing.
to think of games that I played that were actually just like bad and or like unplayable, there was a old game for the original Game Boy called Turn and Burn, which was a like dog fighting kind of.
Sick.
Wait.
which is
Dog fights.
Yeah, like it's just
Like
a
bark,
straight
bark?
Like bark bark. Dog fights.
no, like airplane fighting thing where you're
So
like
shit Ace
you
Combat.
pretty much you're in a fighter jet, but you're doing this on a Game Boy, and you had to like you had to like your little mini map in the corner, and you had the airplanes that were the enemy planes.
SP?
Yes, no, this is original Game Boy.
Yeah, it's just like probably a little square thing with
It's
like
a little
little
square with
dots
little
that go
dots
around.
on it.
Yeah.
Still.
And you were a little triangle in the middle, and you had to find the other planes and then shoot them. So you would. This thing like blew my mind as a kid because it wasn't all on one plane.
Yeah.
So you just flew around. So if you were too high or too low, you just didn't see any indication that the plane was there. So you just fly over them or fly under. Had no idea. And it wasn't like, oh, there's high, medium, and low. There was like 20 different levels that they could be on.
Jesus Christ.
So finding the plane was damn near impossible, and you had so much fuel until you ran out and just crashed. The only memories I have with that game are never finding a plane, dying because I ran out of fuel, or seeing a plane for a split second before it changes altitudes one way or the other and it disappears, and you have a 50-50 chance whether it went up or down. And
If you went up, you're too late.
And if you missed that up or down and you guess wrong, it's fucking gone forever because now you went down, you're past, and if you go up again, it's behind you, and then it shoots you. It's the actual worst.
That's annoying.
Well,
Like, the game just didn't work.
Well,
It was too ambitious for what it was.
TP Poker
Yeah,
said
do
he
something
just
like that now. That would have been fine.
just
But
trying to
like that's
figure out
kind
what's going
of.
on
It
in
feels
chat
like
right
it's
now.
along the same lines for Elite
Chat's
Dangerous.
going fucking wild.
Except for the thing Elite Dangerous has once you get through the controls and
They're
everything
wild.
like that, it's a fucking great game. But there's so much of a learning curve. It's ridiculous. Because I don't know if you probably haven't played Elite Dangerous. I don't know how you feel about Space Sims. So Elite Dangerous is crazy in depth for control. Like you can't fly forward without like retracting your landing gear. Like everything's like super minute and specific. You cannot play the game until you have like 40-50 controls mapped, and you know what
Jesus.
they are and where they all are. But once you have the map,
That almost sounds
the game's
like-
fantastic.
What
That's
was
like
that?
fucking Armored Core.
That's
Yeah.
the one with the crazy controller.
Like,
yeah, I
so-
had to buy a HOTAS. I spent $200 on a HOTAS to play
So
the game.
you can play that on a keyboard because literally every button becomes a function.
Yeah.
Can't play it on a controller. There's no way. There's no way you can play it on a controller. Or you could literally buy a fucking cockpit that has everything on it that you literally sit at and pilot this goddamn mech. Way too complicated for its own good. Really cool. Completely unnecessary.
People love it though.
They do, because it's one of those things like you get good at it, you can do some crazy cool stuff. It's like you've probably seen the Gundam arcade game that they have in Japan.
Yeah.
Where you literally sit in the cockpit and the controls are those stupid sliding sticks that you always saw in Wing.
Yeah.
They're like, how do you do this and your Gundam does like a crazy backflip? Like, there's nothing. These controls do nothing. If it was like a tank and you're like, oh, right track forward, right track reverse, and like, okay, I could see that for like turning.
So I remember
stuff.
like when they were flying, they
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's like, but like, you can't give minute controls to arms and swords and stuff like that by doing that.
TP, what the fuck? Just chat's overtaken about TP
I don't know what's going on.
talking about how he's like gonna diarrhea or something like that.
I can think of like two.
We ain't
things
that kind of
might-
channel, my guy.
All right. So
Next topic.
next topic is Bethesda has difficulties deving, but big things planned for Fallout 76.
Just don't fuck up Elder Scrolls. That's all I ask.
They're
for.
going to. Here's my fucking
No,
problem.
don't say that.
Don't
They
just-
they said they're having
The-
trouble with Fallout, or they had
so-
trouble developing Fallout 76. My problem with that is their press conference where it's like 16 times the detail. It just works. Fuck you, Todd Howard. You're a fucking piece of human garbage.
So
is
the
great.
the full quote on that is my favorite part, where it's like, we had some troubles in development, and you're like, some.
Yeah, like 5.
And then line after, but it sold really well. Did it actually sell well, or did all the free copies that people gave away actually inflate those numbers?
I think the pre-orders probably sold amazingly.
Probably.
That's the problem.
That's the-
Pre-orders are factored into all
So
of these.
there's my issue. It's like game companies are looking at did it sell, whereas with those games, if you're going off microtrans, it sold well,
Sorry.
but how many retained? And I feel
Yeah.
like that's the most important
How many
thing.
people just canceled their pre-orders after they saw what the game was
Like
actually
a
gonna
day
be?
after, yeah.
Well, yeah, because every
I
time a
saw
game comes
so
out,
many people coming in to cancel their
We had a
pre-orders.
shitload of those collector's editions after.
Yeah, after we actually saw, like, people saw, like, oh man, this is really shitty looking, cancel the pre-order. but still, there's probably enough people who did it that they're like, sold well.
Yeah, I mean, I bought one.
I mean, it is a Bethesda game in the end.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell regardless of how bad it is.
Yeah. I think you're going to see repercussions on the next release. I think it's going to be
100%.
very hesitant for people to go forward.
But
the second they show the Elder Scrolls, everyone's just going to be like, "Oh God!"
They've already
That's why I'm so
they've
worried.
already showed some stuff for Elder Scrolls. I don't know if you've seen
It
it.
was
The
the
grandma,
six-
the Skyrim grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They showed them mapping people in. Here's the problem. They're like, look at the level of detail that they did.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, that program is called fucking ZBrush. That does 16 times the detail of what your fucking engine can render.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The texture mapping that they're doing, the 3D mapping of...
Stream still good?
Stream died.
Stream half died. It's still going. I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, we're double checking.
Yeah, reload. But yeah. Weird. Yeah, just reload, refresh.
I think it's just Twitch today.
It might
Yeah.
be something weird,
Yep.
yeah.
It's got to be Twitch.
Or your internet's just real.
Super
fucking
Shorty
weird.
might be following. Awesome. Thank you so much, Matt Mom. Matt Mom.
Thanks,
Matt Mom.
Mommy.
Me Ma.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that was super weird. I think that just was like a micro drop because it cleared my entire fucking like array of shit and it's
Yeah.
still fine now. So
Hey, we're back.
awesome. But yeah, no, with the things that they're doing with the new Elder Scrolls game, they're showing stuff and they're like kind of insinuating like this is the next technology and it's like everyone saw the program they're working in and they're like, yeah, I fucking work in that. Like that's not real to say your engine is gonna have that.
There's no way it's going to.
They're working off the same fucking engine that they've been using from Morrowind.
Yeah.
It's time to fucking upgrade. You
But
are
that
one
would
of
cost
the.
them too much money.
They are one of the biggest fucking
They
companies.
can
Yeah.
fucking afford
It would
Yeah, they
cost
can.
them too much money.
ESO alone
But our
should get them enough
profits,
money.
though.
Fuck.
You want the answer? It's
I'm
all
glad your
it's all
tummy
the
feels better.
shareholders literally sitting in the room going, all right, guys, we're gonna change our engine. We have
It's
to
a short-sighted.
we have
Yeah.
we have to buy this new engine or write this new engine, take the time to develop it if we do that. If not, we have to at least train all the people in the new engine. We have to work out all the kinks. There's going to be a ton of backlog on it. Now we have to actually make a game on this new engine that we're not used to. Who knows how it's going to turn out? It's going to be one of our biggest games ever. Look at how dangerous this is.
I think.
And all the shareholders go, fuck it. People are going to buy it anyways. Look at 76. Put out another one.
That's my fucking
That's
problem.
literally what's
I
happening.
know, and it sucks so bad because it's one of those things that if they would do an overhaul on the engine, it would cost, but I think it would also make them pretty much stronger on
If
their next
anything, they
release.
should have done it for Elder Scrolls.
They should have done
Yeah.
it for Skyrim. Skyrim should have been one of their major iterations.
I don't know. Skyrim was well enough on its own. I
Skyrim-
feel like it could have, definitely would have been a good option to do with a new engine. But, release Skyrim. Skyrim's released 70,000 times over, so who really cares? And we would be fine waiting for another few years for Elder
I was
Scrolls
going
again.
to say, the new Elder Scrolls game is almost like 100% confirmed it's going to come out on next-gen console.
2021.
Like, we're not going to get it on
Yeah.
PS4
Oh, God,
and
no.
Xbox
no,
One.
I'm going to call it
It's-
2021.
It's almost like 100% confirmed.
Which
That
is super weird because this whole console generation is then skipped by the Elder Scrolls.
That being said,
Minus the
That's-
remaster.
Well,
we're still going to get a Skyrim remaster for the new console. So even if the new Elder Scrolls is bad, you'll still have an Elder Scrolls to play.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh,
Think I'm
God.
lying.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
How many remasters have there been for Skyrim so
Yeah.
far?
Four fucking billion.
well, let's see.
There's
I
only
know-
been one remaster, technically.
Well, I owned Skyrim originally. I owned it on...
It's literally two generations. There's PS3 and then PS4
Well, I'm trying to think
or
of
regular.
how-
and then
Or how
I
many
have
different-
Skyrim
how many
VR,
different
I have
ports
Skyrim
and sales
Special
have there been also?
Edition, I have
shitload.
Skyrim Original Edition, I have it on at least 2 consoles, so I've bought it at least 6 times, and I've done the same for GTA.
God damn you, Todd Howard, you genius!
No, GTA and Skyrim both did that, and it's kind of annoying to realize how much money I've spent on just that one game and the same experience over and over again.
I don't know. I got bored with Skyrim after putting in somewhere in the 1100 hour range and then trying to restart and I put in another 100 hours. I was just I'm done.
Yeah. I have stopped playing Skyrim. I have the VR.
How is Skyrim on Switch?
I haven't played it on
I haven't
Switch
tried
yet.
it either.
Yeah,
I mean, I have it. I might as well buy it on Switch to have it on all
From what
three
I've heard,
consoles.
is it
4,
runs
kinda
well,
easy.
but the draw distance is garbage.
So it's VR
Makes sense.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh my god, VR Skyrim just makes me so sad.
Dude, Mike, I have tea. I don't know what that means.
I think they ordered Taco Bell.
They
Is
got
that a
the tea.
reference?
No, they got the tea, dude.
I think they just have tea.
They got tea.
I don't know.
What
We
kind
got a
of tea?
Switch,
Is
but I
this-
like the new
is
Animal
this, like,
Crossing come out already.
Green
Same.
tea, black tea,
Is-
oolong tea,
I want
ginseng tea,
the new Animal
Arnold
Crossing
Palmer
to
tea.
be like crazy co-op too, because I would love that.
herbal tea.
What?
Like the new Animal Crossing to have like crazy in-depth co-op again.
To have a better co-op system at this point.
Yeah,
That's what I
mean,
want.
It's not bad.
It's
visiting
fucking
villages and
garbage.
Stuff, yeah. But like more in depth, like more interactive with each other.
You
like,
need
it's just...
Animal Crossing Overcooked crossover.
Let's,
Oh my god!
That's what you need.
Let's have Animal Crossing actually have like an economy in it.
Yeah.
I wanted
Tea-
to have like
Tea means you have information or gossip to spill. It's teen slang.
Yeah. See, I knew the tea.
I'm old now.
Let me
I
put
feel
this. My
so old.
18-year-old cousin doesn't even say that. I feel like that's a very local thing.
yeah.
That might be. I've never heard
No,
that.
tea
But I'm
is
getting.
actually like it's very.
He is the youngest person here, so he would
Yeah.
know before any of us.
It's actually kind of.
What are you talking about, fellow kids?
How you do?
Don't
How
say
you
that with
doing,
the mustache.
Mike,
where's your
Don't
skateboard?
say that with the mustache.
I thought you were about to grab a skateboard and actually do.
Where is
How
your
you do,
skateboard?
fellow kids?
No.
We need that to become a meme for every time, like Kelsey or Riley is like, this is a young kids thing, and we're all just like,
You kids and your fucking slang!
and we're all like, you're fucking lying, and it's like, no, it's a thing.
No,
We're
it's
like,
real.
shit.
You got the tea. Why can't you just say I got the fucking lowdown? That's what we used to say. Hey, I got the info.
No, you got to bring up.
It's
you
like
got
the first
skinny.
time I heard yeet, and I'm like, that can't be real. That
gonna-
has to be a joke. No one seriously says yeet.
You yeet for distance, Kobe for accuracy.
You just came
Solid
down.
dab.
Case
Solid
Came
dab.
down.
I've heard this yeet shit before. It's what you got when you got the STDs. They're yeeting all over the fucking place.
Gonna yeet my foot in your
Yeah,
ass.
you're gonna YOLO my foot right up in your butthole.
He's like a really loud bass drop, and it's just like, yeet.
Oh my
Could
god.
make it.
Okay, Mike, I'm 20. I even know slang. You're 20? What the fuck?
How old are you, Matt?
I would say
Hey!
let's make that a guess.
Spill the tea, or I have tea means you for gossip and
Oh,
info on
tea.
someone or something, and you want to spill it, meaning you want it to spread.
Legit Google it.
So wait, like if you want it to spread, intentional STD. Woo! No.
I mean,
Accurate.
see, you say you're 20 and you know slang. That's still
I
younger
have
than
a
us.
case of the years in my rectum. What is going on with you, man?
All right. Well,
Yeah,
the cane back.
I'm trying to think of like weird slang terms that I know, but it's all skater terms
I mean,
that
there's a lot
nobody
of Nika
fucking
slang
understands.
that you can do. What is going on?
That's a slang term. I mean, it's all good. I'm putting this down over here.
I ain't Googling shit.
Anyway, Best Buy leaked the Joker for Smash Ultimate, the image of him.
Yeah.
That's really the only info
Yeah.
I got on it. Does he look good?
Yeah,
He looks
he looks
like
like
Joker. in P5,
he looks like Joker.
Mark
What do you
Hamill?
expect?
No, not Mark Hamill.
Oh.
Persona Joker.
Can we call somebody to see if TP's okay?
No.
No, he's fine.
So wait, what are you spilling the tea about?
Oh, about her Switch broke 2 weeks in.
I'm not Googling. My phone's at like 2%. And I have to...
We trust you. We trust that you're spilling the tea.
I don't trust
Spill the
shit, but I
chocolate
mean,
tea.
you know better than
Ooh.
me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's spilling the chocolate.
I'm just waiting for him to
That's what
start
he's
coming
doing.
up with slang
That's
and being
fucking
like,
gross.
yo, I flurble nerped. And you're like, what's that mean? Oh, it's kid slang. That means I got this sick new something. I don't know.
Nah, bro. You gotta talk about how you sidewalked a bitch on the side. You know what I mean?
Sidewalked?
Yeah. You,
Sidewalk the side bitch.
yo, you ever
Sidewalk
sidewalk? You ever
the side-
sidewalk a side bitch out the treehouse?
Why does it sound like actual slang?
sounds
I
legit.
hate
So
that.
the way I will
scary.
credit this, I've done this a million times, and it's just because I think when I skated, there's so many weird terms that I used to have to like say to like keep up with people that I eventually just
Is that the sign you're getting old?
adopt. No, I think I was able to do this when I was like 16. I would just like say new terms. Like, how many times have I said something on channel and just rolled with it because I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, and you're like, wait, what? And I'm just like, yeah, it just means this.
Also, Mike just did this, which is also signs.
Yeah, that's
all the age right there.
full age right
That's
there.
I never did that, and I'm serious. What does lit mean? Yo, it means... Yo, what does lit mean? It means it's like a fuse, man. It's on fire. It's what's up. It's about to explode. It's what's happening. It's what it is.
I've heard lit. I think I've told you this before. My favorite one is slaps.
Yo,
Saying,
that shit slaps.
Saying like,
It
this
slaps.
song slaps. Like, it's specifically a music thing. But I love using it for things that just shouldn't... You say like, oh man,
Yo, this book slaps.
This cheeseburger slaps.
The only one that
It's like seems like one of the most egregious things that you can slap.
Yo, this noodle
Cause,
plug.
Cause I just think of like a cheeseburger there. You're like, man, this is a good cheeseburger.
No, I think the only one that's
Yo,
worse
these
is...
these cup noodles slap, bro.
No, dead ass.
Yo, dead ass, my
I'm gonna
dude.
yeet at you, dead ass. This lit slaps.
Who the fuck thought
This is some lit slap shit right here.
Bring it back.
Wait, hold on. All right, so Travis, you said it. I was looking at Mike, and you're like, "Yo, dead ass." I immediately looked at you. I'm like, "Oh, what do you have to say?"
Dead ass.
You're like, "Dead ass." I'm like, "Oh, what?"
Yeah, right? I'm like, what
Yo,
the fuck does that
how
mean?
nice was it out the other day? Now it's fucking brick.
I fucking hate you. No, like this was from back when I was in high school. There's this kid literally in the back of the bus, like 2 seats in front of me, and I'm just like,
Oh, he's
trying to listen to
ragtagging rear?
music. Oh my fucking god.
That sounds
But all I
really
hear
bad.
is-
for some
No,
reason.
ragtagging rear. It's where you're chilling out in the back with the ragtag kids. Know what I mean?
I just believe it at this point. But all I hear is, yo, I'm dead ass. And I'm like, you smell like dead ass? Like, what the fuck is that?
Yo, he smells like dead ass because he's part of that ragtag gang, man. No soap, you know what I mean?
Dead ass, this
No
slaps
no
this
soap,
split,
no
spill
soap.
the tea, sis.
Oh my god, dead ass extreme slaps is so lit. Spill the tea, sis. Yo, sis or sister is also universal meaning anyone is a sister or sis. Whether you're a boy or not, you're called sis.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know,
everyone's called bro.
We always did bro dude, or like yo fam, yeah, let's crack.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like the
Forgot
new
about
one's
fam.
like,
Yeah,
my
that's
guy.
a good one.
My dude, my
Like,
dude, my guy.
My dude,
Dead
my
ass, that
guy
joke
is
about
basically just everyone is my dude, my guy.
My dude, my guy.
My dude, my bro, fam. Like,
My
What's
guy.
up, chill man?
So,
what's up, dude?
dead ass, spill your
Stop,
tea.
dude.
We'll see if this shit lit slaps, and we'll yeet it on this stream. Did I do it right?
No.
I'm dead
That's
ass.
pretty good.
Fuck.
Yo, I'm about to fucking tissue this next topic though. Wait till you see this.
Whoa.
Hey sis, you want to slurp my Alfredo sauce? It's lit.
Why does Alfredo
This
sauce?
is not video game journalism.
Hey sis, you want to slurp this marinara? Hey sis, you want to slurp this ravioli?
It's like fucking Eric Andre's like, yo, you want to hit her this ranch?
linguini's lit.
Yo, do you know how much fucking legalized ranch shit I own? It's fucking pathetic.
Did you say illegal ass ranch?
No.
No,
Legalized
legalized ranch. It was this whole thing that Eric Andre did where it was like, yo, we need to legalize ranch. It's illegal. It's blah, blah, blah. So I have like a hat that says legalized ranch. I have fucking pins that say it. My air freshener in my car was a ranch scented one that says legalized ranch on a ranch bottle. Notice that next time you get in.
Yeah.
It's two different colors, by the way, because it's sun faded. One's green and one's blue.
Oh my god, yeah, no, it really
my
is.
warm yogurt and slap.
Alright,
We need to stop for a second and get back on topic. Dead
Yeah,
ass.
we need to stop with the slammed ass chat, you know what I mean? We gotta skiz it off the side. Anyway,
I feel
This
nauseous.
has got to be a thing.
skiz it?
Yeah.
Yeah, skiz it. Gotta
Slim
gotta
Nurple on the
skiz it,
squirt
homie.
squirtle.
Yeah.
We out here.
Squirtle on them.
Oh man, gotta puff right, you know?
I'm glad I took my heart.
It's all good, man. You gotta hold it in. You know, keep it tight. Tight chest. No. Blah. Skit. Yo, man, this shit's so lit. I can't fucking breathe.
I don't understand what's being said in the chat, even though we're discussing what these
Yeah,
mean.
it's so
Like,
fucking
I'm so lost.
I'm purposely trying to use these words wrong on purpose, and apparently I'm not.
No, you're using everything right.
That's the problem. It's a malleable language
Okay.
that you're kind of able to apply. Like, yo, man, Swiffer.
Every word, every noun in the English language can be used as a verb.
We
Like
talked
Brandy,
about that
yeah,
today,
we were
yeah.
talking about this at home. I was some
Yeah, no,
Tumblr
that's-
post was like, I'm so angry right now. I just want to clothesline myself into a wall. Like, still fucking makes sense.
Oh, yeah. That's when you take your language, you just kind of Swiffer across, you know what I mean?
Man, I'm so angry, and I just want to herpes medicine myself into a wall.
Yeah, you can do
Squirrel
that,
on your
bro.
Squeeze it. It's lit.
You just gotta repair that wall for yourself, you know what I mean? That's uplifting, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
let
it's
me
real
swallow your
inspirational
secrets.
shit, my dude.
Can I get that on shirt.
That's real inspirational shit, my dude.
That's a
Someone
good shirt.
please clip that. Just
Just
that's some
him
real
and me.
inspirational shit, my dude. Then we just stare at each other in silence for a second and just die.
Oh my god.
Alright, somebody just clip that. That's real inspirational shit, my dude. Whenever we fuck up, we'll just have that on the stream deck. Just, yo, that's real inspirational shit, my dude.
I didn't know this was a slang chat. Jesus.
Alright, let's
No, I love slang.
let's pull
Slang
back
is
to
so
a topic,
ridiculous.
because we still got a lot to do. We still got a lot to cover
Good.
here.
You could also say curve
So-
or swerve.
Joker looks like Joker.
Joker looks like Joker.
It looks
I'm
decent.
I'm more looking because I completely just stopped playing Smash because that ship sailed. I'm really looking forward to.
God.
I'm
Stop
really,
reading chat for a minute.
I'm just more looking forward to the music being added to Smash.
That's gonna be
more
cool.
so than anything else.
That's
'cause
gonna be super sick.
Persona 5 music is my favorite video game track of almost all time.
I've never played.
I'll
Persona.
agree. Like, because when you were playing some of the tracks from it, it slaps, dude.
I'm gonna fucking throw my phone at you.
Hey, what am I gonna say? The
I'm about to
tracks
eat
slap.
myself. Oh no.
Shit.
Didn't even defend the computer. Immediately defended his face.
Yeah, Solsky did curve you, Riley. Oh Jesus. Speaking of Jesus,
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah,
speaking of Noodle Club, as weird as this sounds,
my God.
Nissan Cup Noodles tomorrow. Not when this goes live. Sorry, all you fucking people who don't watch us live. Nissan Cup Noodles is teaming up with HyperX to release a headset
this fucking
that is
thing.
cup noodles with a fork as the microphone. It's super limited. It's on the.
How much?
I don't know yet. I'm trying to get a set.
Let me know.
I'm trying to get a set.
Do you like how when I responded to Larry in the group chat where he posted that and he's like, "So you guys getting it?" And it's just, "Man, that looks really uncomfortable."
Buying it.
Yeah.
I really want one just because if I decide to like stream like any Noodle Club stuff to our channel ever, I could just have the Noodle Club official
I
headset.
just want that for when like I'm streaming. People are like,
What
"Are those
the fuck?
ramen cups on your ears?" It's like, yeah.
Just never acknowledge the fact that they're an actual headset.
Are those Roman cups? Yep.
Yeah, their acoustics are really good.
You just don't even say that. Yep.
Yeah, just tape
How
some
do they
string
sound?
to the side.
Eh.
They're HyperX.
Are they comfortable?
I mean, they're noodle cups, man.
Just how are they? You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
We were talking about earlier Battle Royale Fatigue Syndrome.
Yeah, Borderlands.
No, we're not getting to that yet. We're talking about how like battle royale games in general are kind of getting fatigued to the point of like people not even really picking up the new ones like Firestorm from Battlefield or
They
anything
were
like that.
fatigued like I would say they were fatigued before Blackout came out, the Call of Duty one.
I would say that, yeah.
Like people were already sick of them. Then Blackout came out and people tried it and went, "All right, this is actually just better PUBG. It gets a pass." And then Apex came out, which did a whole bunch of stuff just new and better. And everyone went, "All right, this is the new thing. We get it." But, like, it's so hard to do it in the... Like, everyone's just so sick of Battle Royales now. Like, Firestorm came out, and in the general consensus, for what I've heard,
It's good.
is literally people going, "It's good. I'm just gonna go back to playing multiplayer though, because
You're
that's what I
burnt
want
the
to do."
fuck out. Like
Yeah.
everyone is just burnt the fuck out.
Because it's good, but it doesn't do anything
Deadpool is
new.
on his shirt. No, that's the thing.
No, it's not Deadpool.
It's Shredpool.
Shredpool.
Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, it's Deadpool riding a skateboard called Shredpool for all the kids.
Should have worn my
There's
Invaders in
so
Deadpool.
many.
It says Yeet on his board.
There's so many references
Yeah,
on
it
There's
says
this.
Toy
Yeet right
Machine
there.
I can see from here.
It says Yeet, Curve, Deadass.
Skirt.
They're all on there.
Dead ass.
My dude.
My dude.
My bro sis.
But
guy.
yeah, no.
My bro says.
The biggest problem with like battle royales at this point is like you can't do anything too different or it's not a battle royale.
Yep.
And you can't do everything exactly the same or else your game doesn't stand out whatsoever.
It has to be like those
You're
2 or 3
you're
differences.
within this confine and I feel like this confine is saturated to shit with AAA battle royales.
Yeah.
It's not even like it's like an indie dev thing or a mod or something. This is just
Cyanide and Happiness made a battle royale.
yeah, which was fucking awful.
What, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Jesus.
Apocalypse Freaks or something
Rapture
like that.
Rejects.
Rapture Rejects.
Which the story was great, but like,
The gameplay was awful.
yeah. It was,
But it's
sorry.
like you
To be
have
fair,
games like
most gameplay for Battle Royales is actually bad.
Yeah.
but you've got literally PUBG, you've got Fortnite, you've got Call of Duty, you've got Apex, you've got Firestorm. Am I missing one? I'm missing one in there. There's another one in there.
There's so many.
Firestorm.
Did you I think I talked about this. My favorite Battle Royale game.
I'm surprised Overwatch hasn't done it yet. Go
My
ahead.
favorite Battle Royale game is the one that no one ever knows. It's called Standout. Guess
No,
what it
yes.
didn't do?
Is that Standout on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been actually tempted to buy it, but I just
There's
don't care.
a Battle Royale game called Standout.
Totally
in-
accurate
in-
Battleground
in-
Simulator.
In a fucking sea of goddamn Battle Royale games, they decided to name one fucking Standout, and it just looks like PUBG.
That's ironic.
It's literally
I love
VR
it.
PUBG.
Oh my god, what's the
Yeah.
grandfather to PUBG? I can't remember what it is right now.
It's King of the Hill. H1Z1?
Yeah,
H1Z1.
Yeah.
That was the one.
That's what I was
yeah,
trying to think
yeah.
of. Yeah, H1Z1.
So yeah, it's just
Straight
you have
fire.
people who are putting in hundreds of hours, hundreds of hours, hundreds of hours, hundreds of hours. Apex was the last one that people put in like a couple hundred hours on for a while, and it's just not anymore. People are so burnt after Apex because Apex was amazing and people played the fuck out of it for a while.
Yeah.
It's just done.
It's just Battle Royale in general is kind of reaching that point where it's like, when's the next thing gonna come out?
Yeah, it's hitting critical mass, and so here's going back into the Epic Store syndrome. What was it that they lost Fortnite for a month and they lost 45% revenue? That's what their
48%.
players 48%
Wow, that's
from
crazy.
Fortnite alone going down.
Yeah.
48% of Epic's revenue.
The first week that Apex came out, from all the people switching from Fortnite to Apex,
Yeah.
Epic as a company lost 48% of their revenue.
That's nuts.
The entire
So,
company lost.
here's
to
my problem.
one
Not
game.
not Fortnite lost 48% of their revenue.
No, Epic.
Epic.
Doesn't Epic make Smite too?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No,
Something
high-res
like
makes
Oh, Hi-Res makes
So
Smite.
here's
I
my fucking
apologize.
problem though. It's like when you have that volatile of a company and you're making that launcher that everything's going exclusive on, when Fortnite fucking doesn't slap anymore, guess what's going down?
All of those games,
Epic.
any games
Epic.
you've purchased on there, they're lost.
You'll
You're
have
screwed.
the Unreal store at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, what is Fortnite
Well,
and
yeah,
Club
'cause
Penguin
they'll stay
merged?
open just because of the
I don't know.
So this whole fatigue thing really reminds me of when like COD 4 first
Rip
came
Club
out,
Penguin.
and COD 4 was stupid popular and everyone loved COD 4.
So good.
Then everyone tried to make COD 4. We're
And
literally
it's
like
saturated
like-
as shit.
like-
Hey, Bad Company came out from that, so...
the best comparison of this
well,
is
Apex came out of this.
yeah.
well, pre-COD 4, every shooter you played had some weird control scheme where everything was different. COD 4 came out, everything going from there on
Pretty
out
standardized.
was the fucking Call of Duty control scheme for their
Yeah.
shooter. Because that just became the standard because it was so popular. Then everyone tried to copy it. Modern Warfare 2 did it the best because literally just the same people making the game
Yeah,
just
it's...
better.
Also, it's just Modern Warfare 2.
Yes.
It's...
Was that Respawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were the
Respawn
ones
before
who
they were
just
Respawn.
made Apex, right?
Yes.
So,
So that was Infinity Ward, who made COD 4 Modern Warfare 2. Then they went, fuck Activision, split off into Respawn.
And
and
now
they went
it's-
hard.
So
They
now
made
Infinity...
Titanfall too, and Titanfall
Yes.
was
So
great.
They made Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
The only problem with
Both are
Titanfall was
amazing games.
the release capture on that
Yes.
Xbox
Yeah.
piece of shit. That
Yes.
is what
So
crippled them at
the-
first.
The
Yeah.
problem was the first one was an Xbox exclusive in the console where the Xbox was dying because the PS4 clearly won. Then the second one came
Yeah,
out.
rip Club
It
Penguin.
was neutered by when it came out. Plus the fact that everyone's like, I didn't play the first one. Why would I play the second one? It was a whole big thing. But like Respawn, they do one thing really well:
Shooters.
is make fucking shooters.
And they make them
Their
baller.
their lineage
Yeah.
is COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Titanfall 1 and 2, Apex. Like
There's nothing wrong in
Like,
any of those games.
fuck.
Sorry.
banger, 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 banger. Like
and,
every
like,
one.
So now you see Infinity Ward now,
Ooh.
and they're still making games, and they're like, oh man, they're doing all these things. Like, why can't they just make the COD 4? Why aren't they doing this? Like, because those people that made those great games aren't fucking there anymore.
No, yeah.
And it's the whole thing with like, oh, you like BioWare. Guess what? The people who made those old great BioWare
They're
games
not
are not there anymore. So yeah, it's you might like BioWare, but you like that BioWare. It's like I like Infinity Ward, but I like the COD 4 Modern Warfare 2 Infinity Ward.
Who?
Now they're
Yeah.
Respawn.
Yeah.
I love Rare. I fucking hate Rare. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, we'll delve into a question really quick before we get into two decently sized conversation topics. What is the best console in your opinion?
Like of all time?
Like
Yeah,
all time or
all
current?
time.
Because that's
Yeah,
that's a
all
rough
time or
question.
current. I think my favorite console is
Okay,
okay. It's
so-
all time
yeah.
because it's
Oh, okay.
GameCube, and honestly, I'm probably gonna agree with
With
Riley
Game-
on this one. It's either GameCube or Nintendo 64 for me.
I would lean more towards GameCube
Same.
because
By like a decent margin, but
Yeah.
N64 does harbor some of my favorite games of all time, so that's why it sticks in there for me.
I want to say PlayStation 2 is my personal favorite.
Yeah, well, no one cares. Shut
well,
up.
it's,
No,
it's
no, no.
PS2. Like it's gonna be
I
in
was
the
gonna
mix
say,
regardless.
PS2 is really
So-
good for me because Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice, and San Andreas.
So
I started on the PS2,
So
so
did I.
that has a place for me.
So I need to preface this. When we say the console, is it only the games that are currently for that console, or does backwards compatibility of past games being able to be played on that
No,
console count towards
The
it?
gen that they came out with.
Yeah.
will go
Yeah.
with.
Because
Yeah.
like if we say my favorite console, it would be the Game Boy Advanced, because that could also play all my old Game Boy
Ooh.
games.
But that was
And-
also a core feature for that. But if you
like,
have that argument,
There was like I put more time on that console than almost any other console. The only console I put more time on.
I put a lot of hours on my Game Boy Advance too.
So like, because I played
Yeah, I had it-
Pokemon on that. I played every Pokemon from fucking Red and Blue, which I played on my Game Boy Pocket. I still played them on my Game Boy Advance, so like I could still play them. I played it all the way up to like Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, like all of those. I played Golden Sun on that. I played Dragon Warrior Monsters. I played so many games on that thing, and so many of them are like key parts of what makes me as a gamer. Were the games I played on that. Like that is my heritage on that one console. If I had to choose one, I'd probably go back and say, okay, if I can't choose that, it's got to be like the Game Boy Pocket because that has Pokemon on it. The one
That one defined a lot of what I game on.
If I could only choose a console that has the current games on it, for the best console,
still Nintendo.
I would actually have to probably say the PSP.
So what's funny is
I have a hard
Oh,
time.
yeah.
with
PSP.
the problem is you just said that, and I was looking at my PSP waiting for you to finish on this one because I was gonna be like, you know what would be a weird one for me? PSP, because I was very active in the like jailbreaking hacking community
Oh, yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, you were.
Hugely active. Like I found out how to install Syntro through certain methods. Like I was in the forums figuring out fucking different installs and shit.
I was deep in there too.
It's so weird to like say that, but it's like when everyone's like Syntro's impossible to install and all this shit. My fucking forum post, I actually had to look up a forum post from like 8 years ago when I posted to say, no, you just have to install it through this first and then reinstall it and it just fucking works. And I had to look that up to install it onto my PS Vita when I rehacked that.
I remember when you were doing that.
So it's super weird shit like that. Like I was always super weird in my PSP. My problem with that is with the PSP, my whole reason for doing that was so that I could emulate, was so that I could
like,
do shit like
that's
that.
the thing. Like that's one of the things. One of the things I loved about that was being able to rip my own ISOs, play
Yes.
games off the SD card that weren't supposed to play off there.
Yes.
They ran better, they ran faster, everything. You could do all the hacking, you could customize,
Everything.
you do all that crazy stuff. If you take that away, it still might be one of my favorite consoles because
It had good games.
Monster Hunter 1 was on there.
Oh, you played the fuck
Monster
out of
Hunter
that.
1, well, Freedom, which is just a remake of
I know
1
what
but
you mean,
better. I have put more hours in that singular game than any other game except maybe COD 4, but that's because I max prestiged it on 3 different consoles.
So
Wait. Shit.
I
Salsky
max
is a
prestiged-
huge
I
Call of
max
Duty.
prestiged it on PS3, Xbox 360, and then the remaster when it came out.
Wow.
yeah, because my thing is like
I fucking love COD 4.
even
COD 4 is
take
great.
even take away all that stuff from the PSP, like that is what made me hold on to the console for a lot longer was the modding and hacking community and everything like that. Not so much the piracy part of it, but like just the modding and hacking. Because I owned Tony Hawk, I owned Metal Gear, I owned fucking Patapon, which I love that game.
Well, if you can, you've owned a copy of every game that you have digitally.
99% of them, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where my PSP games are actually currently. They might be out in the hall.
Because like I
They
would
might
be
be because
really
they were in that
interested
corner.
Yeah.
to see how much time I've put into like every game series that I played. Like how long have I put into Pokemon? How long have I put into Monster Hunter? How long have I put into Call of Duty? Like
I don't
the-
want to
like
think.
like the 3 big like series that I played
Over the span of the
for
entire
like,
series?
The entire series.
Oh, okay.
Because like that first Monster Hunter alone, I could see how much time is on each file, and for that first Monster Hunter alone, guess how many hours?
Probably 1,700?
More like probably 3, if not more.
2,400 hours
2400.
Yeah.
on just that.
Price is Right rules, bitch. I got it.
On that same fucking PSP, I've had to replace the joysticks on that thing 6 times.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
Stop masturbating on them.
yes.
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 That's
Well,
how much I
second,
loved
just
my game.
Snap off.
Another
I love the
another
PSP.
random question, really quick. What do you guys play Mario games? And if so, what is your favorite so far? I'm not gonna lie, it might be Odyssey. No, wait, Sunshine. Almost forgot about Sunshine.
Sunshine's a good one.
Sunshine and Odyssey for the 3D, Super Mario 6 Golden Coins for the 2D.
Does Luigi's Mansion count?
No.
So I'm not actually a
Luigi's Mansion.
huge Mario game fan. Like, it's one of those franchises where it's like
It's solid.
they're fun, they're solid, but I'm not like I get super excited when a new one gets announced. My favorite one is honestly Super Mario Brothers 2.
I mean, at
Just
that point,
'cause
you
it's
can
the
just say
one-
Mario
The one
Maker.
for Super Nintendo?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because it's the one I played the most as a kid.
Mario Sunshine always holds a special place in my heart because I thought the mechanics were awesome. I loved the personality of each level and everything like that. That is what made me love Mario Odyssey because it just
And
felt
you don't
like
Galaxy.
I don't like Galaxy as much. No, it's
That's a weird thing. It's like
Randy loves Galaxy.
Galaxy and Sunshine are very similar, but if you like one, you tend to not like the other.
yeah, and it's weird. Like the community is very much like that that I've seen. I think the reason is like there's a very cool, interesting, ongoing story through Mario Sunshine, whereas Galaxy, there's kind of a story there, but it more so just feels like a almost tech demo-y thing that they were doing, and I don't feel that as much. Odyssey, I loved, because it's very much like Sunshine. New mechanic, it's not just like a traditional mechanic set, and it feels fresh, but it still keeps on the Mario theme.
See, that's why
6 Golden Coins, I just love because it's fucking great. Like, the weird levels in that are amazing.
From what I played, I love Paper Mario. Like, the Thousand Year Door. I
Paper
love that
Mario
one.
is a lot of fun too.
I love Paper Mario.
Well, I think this is also the same vein of conversation of which Zelda game is the best.
Wind Waker, everyone knows that.
No.
That was actually the first Zelda game I enjoyed.
Me too.
So like
Same.
So
it's,
honestly,
it's what made me play Ocarina of Time.
what is that actually your favorite Zelda? game?
150%.
All right, you're wrong. It's Link's Awakening DX.
That's not a real thing.
Skyward Sword.
So what?
Come on.
It's
It's good.
so
Like, people give that game a real bad rap. It's actually good. The mechanics are just goofy.
I
yeah.
played that game at Walmart.
So
I never owned it.
I didn't mind Breath of the Wild that much, but I still love Wind Waker. But you got to remember, I'm very much an aesthetics like
Again, Link's Awakening.
Capitalize.
Link's Awakening DX, Game Boy game.
true. Yeah.
Better on Game Boy Color. It's one of my favorite.
Honestly, I love
features.
Link's Awakening. It's that game is just solid. Did you see the it's the DX Plus or something like that? The mod that they had where they
No.
they kind of like just upped the fidelity of it a little bit, like by color palettes.
I was gonna because the only difference between DX and normal Link's Awakening is that if you play it on Game Boy Color,
It's color palette.
you get that. No, you get the
Danger,
one
yeah.
secret dungeon. Where if you
I
go
didn't
to
know
the-
that.
If you go to the graveyard and you move this one gravestone up, there's a secret dungeon they get into. You go through. It's a really hard dungeon, but at the end you either get a red tunic, which boosts your damage, or a blue tunic, which you take reduced damage. So you always take the red one.
Cause
Because
Death.
you just avoid damage, and you're like, well, this is just better then.
yeah.
So it's one of those things, like, it's just better on Game Boy Color, and that's the only difference between the two versions.
See, I've only ever played the DX version, so that's weird to me.
Yeah, and you.
I didn't know that was
if you
like
go to
extra.
if you go to the same exact place on the Game Boy and you don't play on a color, you just can't access the dungeon. It just doesn't work. It only works on the Game Boy Color,
Super weird.
right?
I need a Galaxy 3 in my life. No.
I mean, the games are fun.
No.
Unique mechanics.
Nope. Odyssey 2. Alright, Animal Crossing, I'll compromise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we're getting that one anyway.
Would you
so.
rather have a brand new Gex game or a brand new Animal Crossing game?
Are they both really good? Like,
Yes.
like amazingly
They
good.
Animal
are, they are
Crossing.
both exactly what you want.
I think you'd have to go Animal Crossing. You'd probably get more play out of that.
Do you know Mike's
The
little
other...
I know.
Hold on,
I know his
hold on,
other-
hold on,
No,
hold on.
I understand.
I know
the
there's
effects.
basically
I think you
I almost-
actually get more from Animal Crossing
I
in
almost,
the long run.
I almost paid $200 for a Gex plushie. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Um,
Jesus.
I know this is basically telling you to choose your favorite child,
The other series
but
ends...
murder one of them in front of
The
you.
other series ends if I, pick
agree,
one.
Kelsey.
So, like,
Yes.
if I pick Gex, I will never get another Animal Crossing.
Nope.
And if I pick Animal Crossing, I'll never get another Gex.
Yes,
So it's pretty much I've already got the Animal Crossing scenario because
He's
that's
gonna
what's
take
fucking
Gex at that
happening.
point, yeah.
probably.
If you want to live in an alternate timeline, you pick Gex.
They're both exactly what I want.
Exactly what you want and always hope for.
This is a rough question
Yeah, it
for
is.
Mike.
And this doesn't mean that like this is the last one. If this one goes well, there might be another Gex game after this.
Isn't Animal Crossing supposed to be coming out this year?
It is.
Yeah.
So let me clarify what my thought process is because
Yeah,
I know I'm
that's a good
staying really
question for
quiet for this one. Animal Crossing is exactly what it's always going to be. Every single time, it's just going to be upgraded towns, small improvements that I appreciate. Like,
You're in
I
debt
love
the
Animal
whole
Crossing
time.
down to a core, so it's a fundamental game that I could go back and play. My ideal Animal Crossing would allow me to import my old town into the new one and be able to, like, traverse through my old town, but, like, have an expanded one. So that's kind of an interesting mechanic that I would say. Gex, and I've talked to you about this, Gex, in my opinion, would be amazing if they made a commitment to update the game with
would
pop
have to
culture
be-
references.
The worst part, it would have to be a thing that we all despise, which is a games as a service, where it has to be live connected to the internet.
Don't
because it
fucking
have to
care.
constantly be updated.
Not even that. If they just release patches, I'm saying, like, with just new voice clips and things like that. But my big thing is, like,
updated constantly.
well, it's
though.
like if
It would
it's every
have to be
3 to
gas.
6
Yeah.
months.
It has to be gas.
But
Yeah.
that's my thing. It's like I would pay for constant, like, monthly passes if it meant every month there would be, like, an update to it, and they constantly updated, like, new levels, new things like that. And my thing with Gex
Which
is
isn't unrealistic.
new visuals, good actor, really
Bye,
good.
Kelsey.
Bye. Really good gameplay, like solid, better camera angles, and constant dialogue that's amazing.
Mhm.
Like
That'll never happen.
both formulas. No, but this is a parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a what if.
Both formulas are fucking phenomenal. Like, Animal Crossing's is already phenomenal, and there could be some key improvements that I think of. I think I'd honestly pick Gex.
There we go.
I honestly think I'd pick Gex.
It's official.
Animal Crossing becomes a 5-minute chore every day to maintain your town. Gex with constant updates would have me coming back once a month the way I'd want it, or once every 3 months to replay and re-screw around in, just so I can get those new clips, get new, like, scenarios, storylines, and things like that. Like, oh, fucking this guy in the news did something with, like, a hula hoop. Guess what? This whole level revolves around hula hoops now.
Oh, Florida Man would have like his own character.
Oh yeah.
But that's what I mean. You go down to Florida and there's Florida Man is like go tail whip Florida Man. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so
He's just going through Walmart with a chainsaw riding an alligator.
Because, like, as you were talking about
it
this,
just make it crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what would that be for me? What would be the 2 games that I've had to choose one or the other?
Monster Hunter.
It would be, like, Monster Hunter
Pokemon.
and Pokemon, probably.
Ugh.
And, like, honestly,
Pokemon.
I would fucking kill Pokemon and play Monster Hunter.
I don't doubt
And-
it. You've played
and-
a lot more Monster
and
Hunter.
This was almost a situation where it almost was a thing where it's like, Pokemon's gonna keep going. Monster Hunter was pretty much dead. Like, it was
It's a world.
It's only a thing because it was so popular in Japan, but in the Americas, we might never see a game again because it was just doing worse and worse and worse and worse. Very small, dedicated fan base, but there was no new people coming in. Then World happened.
And exploded.
Now it's Capcom's highest selling game of all time. Like,
Really?
let that sink in. Highest selling game of all time for Capcom.
That's wild.
So now they're like, what did we do on this? Do more.
Just
You
keep
made it
doing it.
accessible. Like, it was easy to get into.
It's
like,
not that it wasn't accessible before. They made it easier with certain things.
Well, jumping
it's like-
in as a new player.
But it's like, all updates are free. All content's free. No microtransactions unless you want to buy weird cosmetic stuff. Like, and it's not loot crates. There's no loot crates in there at all. Nothing random. You just straight buy what you want. It's like, they just made a game that's like, we're making this game to make this game. This stuff is optional if you want it. Here, it's free.
I
Just
think
go.
I have like 2,000 hours into it, like between PC and Xbox. Because I played it on Xbox for a while, and then everybody I knew with stopped playing on Xbox, so I switched to playing on PC. And whenever I just want to like play something and I don't know, I just jump into Monster Hunter, go through a few hunts, and it's a fantastic time.
That's how Rocket
It's-
League is
yeah,
running right now.
It's 100% that one series that's like, if I could choose one over any series, it'd be Monster Hunter. Because even Pokemon now, with Pokemon's new updates and stuff, if it's like, they give me the best Pokemon game ever, they would have to change so much about the formula to make it, like, interesting enough for me to keep playing it time after time again.
You can't
gotcha.
do that
That-
because
that,
then it
like-
wouldn't be Pokemon. You'd end up with something like Stadium
Yeah.
or Coliseum, but those still at their heart are still core Pokemon games.
Whereas, like, Monster Hunter, it's like, it's proven that it can update and change and be
there,
better, and
yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it just,
Because, like I said, Gex has to be a completely different game at this point for me.
yeah.
Versus Animal Crossing, which just continues the formula and expands on it, which is kind of what your Monster Hunter is.
Yeah.
But I would choose Gex because of the way that they would be able to kind of change it. And if you even look at like how Gex 1 to Gex 2 and Gex 3 were, they changed. Each one, like the Gex 1 to Gex 2, massive fucking change. Gex 2 to 3, big change, but not a crazy one, but a big enough change that it was like, alright, just a little bit to tweak the formula, but like switch it out in a big way. Like really make it pop culture-y.
Because basically where Pokemon would have to go for me, which I don't know if they're ever going to do it, would basically be like, imagine like Skyrim Pokemon.
No, that's
where you're actually running around like
150%.
first person, huge open world that you could run through.
150%.
And you just go through and there's just Pokemon there.
150%. That fans have tried to do it, and yeah.
I know there's a mod for it, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
So
No,
terrible.
fans have tried to like make like 3D Pokemon games. Like Pokemon 3D was amazing.
Yeah.
That's a game where it's like pixelated, but you just kind of go through and everything like that. And when you're going through, like you can't see the Pokemon, it's the random battles. It almost feels like Let's Go, but with pixel sprites.
Yeah.
Super weird. Nintendo shuts most of those down so quickly.
Yeah.
So
Do you guys have any games like that?
For
Like
me, it
two
would
series that it's like, I honestly don't know. This is a real hard choice.
probably between me would be Ape Escape and Uncharted.
that's a weird combo.
I
It's
know
a
it's
weird
it's
combo.
such a weird combination because Ape Escape is like, it was a very fun childhood game for me, and I would never put it like, I would always take the chance for a new Ape Escape game to happen. And then Uncharted, I'm like, I love this series so much because of the storyline that's happened, and I just love the gameplay of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Well, that's over.
Yeah, I know, but-
for Nathan anyway.
if I can get a continuation of that, I'd be so down for it. But if I can get like a new or even like a remaster series of Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3, I don't know which one I would choose.
See, I have the same thing for Naughty Dog, like Uncharted, because I've grown up with Uncharted. I love Uncharted to death. I love the game. I love the story. I love everything.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter.
Jack and Daxter.
Naughty Dog is my favorite gaming company. If I was ever in the gaming industry, I'd want to work for Naughty Dog. I don't care what game it is. I fucking love that company and everything they've ever made. Jack and Daxter, I don't even know how many times I've played through all 4 of those games. Lost Frontier does not fucking exist. I don't care who the fuck you are.
So which one do you pick?
Oh, see, that's the hard part, though. Because I've already kind of went through this fucking decision because they were making Jack 4. They were going through, they have concept art, they
I know.
had pre-levels done.
What do you
know
pick?
what happened with Jack 4?
No.
They couldn't figure out a full story for it, so they're like, what would we make if we weren't making Jack 4? They fucking made The Last of Us. A fucking great game.
So what would you pick? Don't avoid the question. What would you pick, motherfucker?
That's the
You kill one to make the other one more powerful.
What would you pick?
Uncharted. Still
I would do
going.
Ape Escape. I would love to have just like a
Yeah,
Ape
but
Escape
Uncharted
game
still going is bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything
no,
past
it's
4.
it's not bad. It's just not.
It's not going to live up
Good.
to, like, 1, 2,
Yeah.
or 3.
Have we all played
I don't know, 4 is
Uncharted
good.
4?
I played parts of it.
I've never
Okay.
played Uncharted ever.
Okay, never played an Uncharted
You
game.
need to play that on stream.
Don't fucking care about it.
I have
great
the
game,
entire
man.
Uncharted collection.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking care about it. Think about how my input was during Last of Us. That's about how much you're gonna get during Uncharted.
I mean, that
That's
makes
fair.
sense. So you guys
Yeah.
are basically watching a movie on stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So an exclusive. Hey, okay, my controller can go here. Where's the popcorn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I play Uncharted, and that's one of the big things for me and Brandy's relationship is she likes watching me play games. So, like, Uncharted, Last of Us, all of those story-based games. But
I love story-based games.
Jack and Daxter was one of the Precursor Legacy was one of the first games I ever played, and I because my mother was very weird and kind of controlling. I was never allowed to play like GTA 2 or GTA Vice City, San Andreas.
Same thing with me.
Anything like violent like that, and then I managed to convince her hey, get me the sequel to Jack and Daxter because that turns out they had another game, and we went to a flea market. We found Jack 2. It's literally fucking GTA. That was the first type of GTA. I'd have to go Jack and Daxter.
There you go then.
I have too much nostalgia for Jack and Daxter, and I still go back to those games to this
I
day.
thought of another series,
Oh boy.
which
For me?
no,
Or for you?
for me. After I thought about it, I realized already had this done to it, which is Rainbow Six. I love Rainbow Six Vegas and Vegas 2.
Good games.
I still have Vegas 2 installed on my computer because every once in a while I'm like, I just want to go hunt terrorists.
Dude, that game is so
And
hard though.
it was so good, it's so hard. But then I was thinking about it, I'm like, wait a second. They killed Rainbow Six Vegas 3, but they gave us Siege,
Yeah.
which is awesome. And I'm probably going to go pick it up at some point because it looks...
Have you played it?
No. It looks great, but
It
the
is-
thing that's keeping me from playing it is that so much about it is like you have to know what each operator does. You have to know the
It is
maps.
a rough game.
So much of it is more knowledge based than actually like skillful shooting. It's still like you put one bullet in a head, they're dead.
Yeah.
So like there still
It's
is
a literal tactical game.
there still is like skill involved, but so much of it is just knowing where things are.
Yeah.
That I feel like jumping in it now after it's been out for however
You will get
fucking
destroyed
long,
immediately.
like it's gonna be a real bad time.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a rough learning curve at this point.
So like it's
You
one
need
of
a
those
coach.
things where it's like I was like, man, I really wish they'd make a new Rainbow Six Vegas. I'm like, they did.
They did, and you missed it.
Yeah.
All right, time for the two big ones. Valve Index was announced, so
You told me about that when I got here.
yep. So Valve's VR headset has been
Well, May 16th.
teased, we'll say. May 19th, elevate
19th.
your experience. The big thing is people sourced or dove into the source code on the page and found something relating to bundles and gaming bundles. So it's going to be shipped with the game.
It's probably
most likely.
Bodyworks.
It's probably Boneworks. We could only fucking hope that it's something involving an H and an L.
There's another series to add to the previous question, but that might be
Oh,
answered.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
What if Half-Life
man.
was got thrown into that mix?
Gex or Half-Life?
Yeah.
Oof.
Which would you choose?
I think it'd still be Gex. I think you can give up Half-Life for Gex.
There's a chance we're getting the Half-Life though.
no, that would be. Does Portal go with it?
No, you still get Portal.
Yeah. Two completely different games, so I think that's fair.
Portal, while same universe, it's its own thing.
I have hit the speaker like 3 times.
Just keep punching it.
You know how many times I elbow this goddamn one?
No, I'd go with Half-Life.
Because like every time I go to
You
grab my
would
water
keep
tap,
Half-Life
bang.
over Gex?
I'd keep Half-Life as long as it releases on a pretty decently regular schedule at this point. That's all I can ask from it, because I trust Valve to make a decent game. Half-Life.
Wow.
That
The only
debate
reason I'm
was a
saying
lot
that
quicker.
is Half-Life I have played through in full more times than I can count.
Yeah. That's how I
And
am with Jack and Daxter.
Gex, like, I play through Gex, and I love Gex, but I've played so much Half-Life, and I've dedicated so much to Half-Life. I have the Source engine literally tattooed on my side fucking arm here, you know what I mean? Like, there's too much in Half-Life for me to give up that entire love for that series in a whole. So,
What do you? So what do you
So
think?
Half-Life is your Monster Hunter. You put so much into it,
I would say Borderlands is my Monster Hunter, to be honest.
then you would take.
I would take Borderlands over everything.
Interesting.
You would forgo Half-Life for Borderlands.
Yes,
like if you had to choose
I
between
fucking
Half-Life 3
love
and
Borderlands,
Borderlands 3,
on Unreal. I've spent more money on Borderlands merch than any other
that's
merch.
definitely true. I'm just looking at this
That's
right
incorrect. I'm sorry. Hotline Miami, I've spent more on
That,
than any
okay,
other merch.
what about Hotline Miami? If that's thrown in there.
Manly.
No, Hotline Miami ended, and it ended where it needed to.
Okay. I can respect that.
That is my official stance on Hotline Miami. Is it ended when it needed to.
It's like FLCL. It ended.
It ended when it needed to, and then they put fucking more than what they put in 200% more content that didn't need to be there. Do you know that the third season released? Nobody fucking knew.
There's
No
a
idea.
third season.
There's 2 and 3 that released in the past year, and everyone started watching 2. It failed. 3, like, nobody watched. Even though apparently the third season is much better than the second. Nobody cares, because you know why? It's not fucking Naota, it's not Mamimi, it's not fucking the original Haruko. It's the original Haruko voice actress and everything like that, but they tried to... They did too much to her personality, they kind of fucked with it.
Okay. Because the original season was, what, like 4 or 5 episodes?
6.
6?
I don't think I could name them.
That
in
was one of
order
the first
anymore.
animes I ever actually watched, because Brandy was, like, forcing me to watch, like
I forget what the first
a
episode.
bunch of short shows. And that was one of them.
I don't even remember. I can honestly say that's one that
I know
don't
there's-
know.
I just remember a robot
Brittle
sprouting
Bullet.
from his forehead and attacking somebody on a bridge.
Brittle Bullet, FL Climax, Marquis de Carabas.
I told you the only anime I could really like. Of all the animes that like I love, the only anime I can really name episodes of is Cowboy Bebop.
Good show.
I can't name everyone, but I know a couple of them.
I can't name all of them, but I know a lot of them.
Firestarter.
One more.
I'm missing 2.
Two.
Because so many of them are just music references, which makes it easy.
Yeah. Like Heavy Metal Queen and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
Heavy Metal Queen, Mushroom Samba,
What was the one? Tales in the Attic or something like that.
the Things from the Attic or Thing from the Attic, something like that.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes ever. But no, Hotline Miami ended where it needs to be. It inspires me. That is why I love Hotline Miami so much.
You can see that in a lot of stuff you've made.
Yeah, when it comes to the physical game, no, it's definitely going to be. I have played so fucking much Borderlands, and I love Borderlands to like insane levels. So, yeah, no, it's definitely Borderlands. So
It's weird that you click on us and it takes to a different stream.
No, it's taking me to. I click on our stream and it's taking me to Summits.
that's weird.
Yeah, let's watch Summit then.
No.
This is still fucking going. Yeah, we're going
look,
hard
Division
tonight,
2.
man. What time is it?
It's like 12:30.
12:30, so it's only like 2 hours. We're almost ending up. We're actually wrapping up, talking about the final piece of news. Borderlands 3 was announced, so it's still going.
But the trailer sucked.
I'll fuck you up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, did you not see the article? Was it Polygon or IGN?
Oh, Polygon wrote an article that said, like, why the Borderlands announcement was a disappointment. I shit you not. Every comment in the thread was like, oh, you're gonna cut yourself on that edge? Shut the fuck up. You're fucking stupid. This is why everyone hates you. You're a shit publication. This is why everyone hates gaming news. You're fucking garbage. You're a real piece of shit. See? Threw it in there.
Yarpos.
Nice.
But yeah, literally every single comment, and I scrolled for a while. There was like 400 comments, and I was taking my time and going through them. Everyone was telling them, Yarpos was telling them what a piece of shit they were. Because they were like, oh, well, we wanted like more of this. It's like, dude, you saw a 3-minute trailer that involved like 5 fucking locations. Maybe 6, actually.
Yeah.
So, when we inevitably stream this,
Here's my issue with that. I don't stream a lot of the games that I truly, truly love at launch. I'm going to have a hard time streaming that one at launch. I will,
boy,
but...
guess what? We're gonna do it. I called dibs on the new, what's-her-face, the Indian-looking woman.
Alright, you ready for the second issue?
Oh, no.
I always beat it single player first.
That's
yeah.
fine. We'll do it after you're done playing it single player.
That's fine, okay.
So I called dibs on her.
That's fine. I play what do you call it? Soldier class all the time, so I don't care about...
Because you want to know why?
Why?
When you see her ultimate, she gets like the 6 arms of like the Indian goddess thing going on there. That's a fucking stand. She's a JoJo character. Dibs.
Okay. I don't play Sirens,
I respect
so... I don't...
Siren, that's the name of them.
Yeah, I don't play Sirens. Usually play like Soldier class. I think I might play Beastmaster for this one.
I don't know what the fuck she does. I just saw that she has 6
that's
ghost
6
arms, and I really just hope she punches people with
You
it.
actually could see it in the trailer.
I want to see her just go... "Orororororororor."
So they might have other uses, but the ones for the 6 arms that they show in the trailer, 6 arms come up, they go into a circle, and they fucking pound around you. That was something that was actually explicitly
We
pretty
need to see
shown.
some Aura action. That's what
Oh,
we want.
yeah.
The guy that they
If
introduced,
I don't get to or someone, I'm gonna...
I can't
There you
remember.
go.
I can't remember their names
Muda,
yet.
muda, 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 muda.
But the robot that looks like
Dio.
Destiny character is Beastmaster. He can control 3 animals at once. Is the rumor.
I would probably love that.
Fractal gets it.
There's apparently the small girl that's in it is apparently going to be like a robot handler type of person. And then, yeah. And then Steam, wait, what am I talking about? And then the last guy is going to be,
You broke him.
yeah, he threw me
Steamroller
off.
fucking broke him.
The older guy is going to be a Zero-esque character.
Okay.
So they've already showed him with a hologram going off. So those are your 4 characters. The 2 new ones, the one has siren markings on her. So the chick with the white hair has siren markings. The other one, the guy, if you watch really closely in the trailer for Borderlands 3, Lilith doesn't have her fucking siren markings in one scene. And she's kind of holding the other guy's arm. So we're thinking we're going to see the first male siren ever in the Borderlands universe, and I think we're going to see 2 sirens taking over the worlds. Yep, you're going to be going to worlds.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of established, even in the
gonna-
teaser.
Yeah.
So we've seen the siren from the last game.
We saw
We've seen-
Maya, and we
We've
saw
seen Little
Lilith.
Siren. Yeah.
The siren in training
Yeah.
that we think is on Maya's home planet where she
and-
was enslaved.
And 6 Arm Girl also has siren markings.
Yep. I think it's gonna be a big
Fucking
siren.
siren-tastic.
I think it's gonna be a big
First game
siren
on
thing.
pre-order.
And what?
This is gonna be the first game in a long time that I've pre-ordered.
Oh, $5,000 edition. I'm putting mortgages down, bro.
Did they announce a $5,000
No,
edition?
but you bet your ass that I'm
I
putting
was
it
gonna
out.
say, like,
Oh, look,
I
don't need my
almost
ST
bought that
anymore.
goddamn Dante jacket.
Yeah.
You don't know how hard I had to fight myself to not buy that jacket.
Oh,
I was like, it's $10,000. I can fucking do it. I'll find a way.
I'll sell my fucking Volkswagen in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
the one that they're working on.
The one that I'm working on right now. I'll sell that shit off in a heartbeat. Oh, Borderlands coming out? Buy Amiibos. Buy that fucking thing. Buy half my computer. No. But no, like, on a dead serious note, though, like, no, fuck that. Like, I will buy the shit out of that. But yeah, you're going to be going to multiple worlds. Malawan has a huge presence, we've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Atlas is most likely run by the guy from Tales from the Borderlands. I can't remember his
I
name.
can't remember his name either, but he's a cool guy.
And
I
Zero,
have
though.
not played.
Zero's on his right-hand man. The gun system looks amazing,
I was
as
gonna say,
always.
there's
A billion
so
guns?
many-
1 billion.
So
guns.
many returning characters.
Over a billion guns.
There's a
Holy
shitload of
shit.
returning characters.
Except for, you know,
Well,
a
certain
couple people who might have died.
No more catching a ride. I don't give a shit. Like,
Well,
it's-
there's Scoot, there's the soldier from the first game who died in Borderlands 2.
Yo, I forgot about that.
spoilers.
Spoiler.
He gets a weird.
I only
ring.
played that game 20 times.
No more Bloodwing, the real
yeah,
tragedy.
he fucking exploded.
But
The best thing about the speed run is that you skip killing Bloodwing, so he's still alive.
So he can technically be retconned.
Speed run canon.
Speedrun cannon's amazing.
And
But
Borderlands 3 speedrun edition.
the guns, they analyzed a couple of them. They think there might be underbarrel attachments because they found a sniper rifle with a fucking rocket launcher underbarrel attachment.
Oh my-
someone
So
explain
as
a
I was
running
saying,
gun to
that
me?
might
yeah, but
just
what the fuck's with the walking guns?
Hey, we're talking about that in a minute.
that might just be like, you know what I was saying, like, man, I really don't want just Hyperion is now the damage gun.
They might have it like an
These guys,
underbarrel.
you throw them and explode them. I want there just to be like new manufacturers, or they take existing manufacturers and change their gimmick, just so we have new things to play with. Because we had Borderlands 1, where all the gun manufacturers had the gimmicks. Then Borderlands 2, they had the same goddamn gimmicks.
I think there was like 1 or 2 companies introduced in 2, but like that's about it. And it was nothing crazy.
Yeah, it's like, I just want new gimmicks.
Yeah.
Just give me new gun gimmicks. That's all I really want from this.
That
Yeah.
shouldn't be too hard to do, especially when you have a
Well,
fucking
they
billion guns.
already found what they're thinking is a new type of gun or new manufacturer, where it's these little energy pods, and they show the guns twice with those energy pods. So they're thinking like pretty much laser gatlings and things like
As long
that.
as you're not goddamn Iridian weapons.
Who's gangsta when the gun
No,
starts
everybody's gangsta until the gun starts walking. But
Guns don't kill people. Whoa, hold up.
guns don't kill people, motherfucker. No. So that's
What, you mean Gangstar?
I don't know.
I'm not copping part 5 still.
At least someone gets it.
Yeah.
I finally have someone who gets it, which makes
And
me happy.
I still have to watch part 4.
Part 4 is so good.
Yeah, my brain's on swirl right now, homie. You're gonna have to update me.
JoJo.
JoJo's
Okay.
Bizarre Adventure.
Boy.
See, at least you get a see. As long as your slang makes a little bit of semblance, people are like, "Oh, okay." It just
Get up
means-
on the gravy train. You know what I was saying?
So anyway,
Don't you mean a steamroller?
Rolla.
but yeah, I don't know. Like everything else looks very traditional to what
How
you'd
many
expect
references
from
can
a
you make in this
Borderlands
time?
game. Everything just looks normalized. So there's a lot of a shitload of old characters, a couple new characters that we don't know about yet. The 2 main villains, which look fucking badass as shit.
You did call from the teaser too.
What?
The villains.
Oh yeah, I call a shitload of
Yeah,
stuff
you
from
called
the
almost
teaser.
everything.
Well, they literally go in the teaser trailer, like, I don't know if you watched it with the sound off, but within, like, the first 5 seconds, they go, these guys are villains. Like, did you watch it on mute? Because you came up there like, there's these swoopy hair guys, I think they're the villains.
This was before they said anything.
Because, like, you came up...
We're not talking about the trailer. We're talking about the teaser that came out way before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the teaser
There was
with
no
all,
talking.
with all the building stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, literally the second after they finished that, they're like, did you guys see those new villains?
Oh no, we didn't see that. We just watched the
tease-
just the video.
Yeah, the teaser came out for just the video. Like,
Because I was watching the PAX East panel.
no, this
Where-
was
where they
this
showed
was
that for
before PAX.
Okay.
Yeah, this wasn't.
Because-
there was nothing of
Because
clarity.
the day that you ran up to me at work and you were super excited that they announced it, the same day I came home and watched the PAX panel.
Yeah, no.
And they showed that, and they literally, like, a second afterwards, they're like, villains. I'm like, how did Perella miss that?
No, yeah, you're on a total, like, you're talking about, like, 3 days after this whole discussion. Literally on that build trailer, everything is revealed, and it's fucking wild. Like, people were picking that apart days beforehand, and it's weird. Like, you can find a lot of weird references in there to stuff that they didn't even cover in the actual trailer.
So that first, like, spoiler trailer, did you see all the Easter eggs that are in there?
Like
with,
what?
like, oh, here's a shift key. Here's Morse
Oh,
code.
the little 5. Yeah, that's... Nobody found the Morse code one. I remember seeing that
They
shit.
pointed out the Morse code one. They pointed out the first shift key. And they're like, yeah, there's 3 other shift keys in there. Have fun finding them.
Yeah, it's like, fuck that.
It's
I don't
like,
care enough.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't
Go
care
through
enough.
frame by frame, bitches.
Or I'll just go on Reddit after everyone fucking puts it up there.
It's probably already up.
But
Someone probably scrubbed that the second it came out.
Oh, yeah. But my biggest thing is, like, the game looks good. It looks fucking good. There's new vehicles, there's new characters, there's new weapons, there's new worlds, same formula, same look.
I like how they're actually tying everything together. Like, even Tales of the Borderlands
Is
they're
coming
tying
in, yeah.
it in. Like, that's really nice.
Pat D. Kyle, hello.
Hello. The chat's not updating.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what's going on with that.
I don't know, it's weird. I just think the Fire Stick's, like, completely fucked.
Yeah,
right now,
Yeah,
so-
it's crashed like 7 times.
Yeah, I'll probably just need a new one. But no, yeah, it's pretty dope that we're gonna be getting a new Borderlands in full that is shaping up to be good so far.
I mean,
It's
from literally seeing a trailer.
yeah.
I mean, you can't judge from trailers nowadays. You can't
No,
judge
you
by
can't.
press. You can't judge by
Look
anything
at the
until
Fallout
the day it's
76
out.
trailer.
As
I would
long
freaked out.
here's my biggest thing is like with Borderlands, there's not much they have to change. They just need to make the story good. Really, at this point, they could have kept a lot of the gunplay and it still would have been a good game.
Oh, there now.
They can literally keep the
up,
gunplay
Kyle?
the same. Just give me new mechanics,
Yeah.
Yep.
new story environments.
Yeah, and that's
Done.
my biggest thing is like, I feel like Gearbox kind of, because what they touched on in their conference is that, so it's one of those things that I have a good feeling about this one. Like
What's-
Fallout 76, like if we're comparing it to like a fucking train wreck disaster and even Anthem, like in Fallout 76's press conference when they were like, it's an online multiplayer, and you kind of heard the yeah, like that one guy.
That
Or-
was such a letdown
That
in
was-
E3.
yeah.
That was so funny.
What do you think is actually the worst game right now? Anthem or Fallout 76? I honestly think of the two games, Anthem is actually worse because Fallout 76 has bugs and glitches and a lot of like
But it's getting fixed.
and a lot of
ish.
Bethesda side issues where it's not really issues with the game so much itself as with the company.
I don't know, still a lot of the design
Whereas
for that game is
Anthem
bad.
literally isn't a game because there's no mechanics that actually matter.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
It's basically a walking
I can agree with that
simulator.
100%.
Like, one
So-
is actually a game, all flaws included. The other one isn't really a game.
Is Fallout 76 the No Man's Sky of the Fallout series right
No.
now, basically? Is it like nowhere close? Are you that
No,
like,
because Fallout 76 actually had the stuff that it said was in it, just broken the fuck.
I don't think you understand how much time me and Mike spent, like, just
No,
between
I know.
each other, like,
Trust
hyping
me, I
up No
know.
Man's Sky because
But
of
so
the shit we
like
saw.
Fallout 76 had the stuff in it just broken as shit. No Man's Sky just didn't fucking have it.
It had nothing in it. And then, what was it? There was a whole
The
thing of,
problem
like,
is that they hit it real well.
Yeah, they did, and it was really infuriating because there was a whole thing on like, you know, is there multiplayers or not? Because they never specifically said anything. He always dodged the question, and then 3 days after the game comes out, 2 people found each other, and look, no fucking multiplayer.
They found each other.
Yeah.
They just saw
They
it.
went to the same coordinates,
Yep.
basically.
Yep.
They started messaging each other through everything.
Yep,
and saying
he
that.
jumped into the system, found the gamer tag, and was messaging him like, "Hey, can you backtrack to this planet?" They ended up bouncing towards each other. They were on the same planet,
then
same
they
moon, same
realized-
everything. No multiplayer.
And that was how everyone realized, though.
Mm-hmm.
That is how everyone realized, oh, there's just actually not another fucking person here.
Yeah.
And that was when... It wasn't when it started downfall, because a lot of people realized a little bit earlier that it was like, okay, this is kind of shitty. Like, what's going on? Like, maybe we just didn't unlock it yet. Maybe we just didn't get far
The
enough
first
yet.
hour was great.
See, I thought the first hour was one of the worst. I played maybe 4 hours of that game.
I don't know. I love the loading. I love, you know, like flying around, going through space, and like
Didn't fucking
I had a
care about
great
that.
time with it.
I had a fun time just exploring.
Well,
It's when
My first
There was-
planet was crazy populated though.
Oh, mine
So,
wasn't.
yeah.
Mine was a fucking barren wasteland.
So
Yeah.
my first
My
planet,
first 3 were fucking barren
my
wastelands.
first planet was garbage. But I'm like, the way it seemed like this is the tutorial planet where it's literally like just enough to get off the planet, because that's what it seemed like. It was just enough to get off the planet. Then the next one I went to was super flushed out and vibrant, had all this stuff. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Tutorial planet. Then I'm like, that's just random. Some people had worse experiences than I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 3 planets in a row that were like, all right, just fucking rock. And you're like, wow, this is fucking awful. My 4th planet had like a little like jungly biome, and then you walk past it, it was fucking destroyed. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I just losing the lottery here? Come to find out, there's like a shitload of people that had like that type of issue where it was just like, I'm getting fucking garbage planet. I think what they should have done for that is honestly made the tutorial level make it like a
100% seated.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
like good. So it's like explore, and when you're ready, you're going to space, motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things they could have done better.
I'm fine with
Like,
empty planets.
Everything.
It was
Yeah.
fun exploring, but when it got
For
to the
like
point
an
where
hour.
when you got to the point where you realized there's no point in exploring, like exploring to other planets doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because I could just sit here on this planet and do the exact same things I'm on. Like, there's no reason to keep going. And like, the worst part is when you keep going, you get close to the center, close to the center, close to the center, and you get to the center. Then it goes, all right,
Spoiler
go
alert.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
spoiler
it.
alert.
You're good.
It's like, go back, do it again. It's like, oh.
That's all this is.
Yeah. There wasn't like a big reveal. There wasn't anything cool. It's like,
Because, like, I
Restart.
remember when I found, like, the first, like, station that you go to,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like, oh, cool, there's hints that I need to go further to the center, and, like, you first get that first thing, like, oh, I need to keep going.
not to mention the language system was bullshit.
The first time that you get that, you're like, this is cool, maybe there is more to this game, and it gave you that little seed of, like, maybe there is more,
Kind of like the forest.
and then it just leads you on.
yeah, but the forest
and leads
actually
you on.
fulfills on that.
But it's the same type of system. It was like, maybe there's a little bit more if I just go. Maybe there's a little bit more if I just go in. Maybe there's a little bit more. And it's like, that's where it branches. It's like, the forest, it's like, you get to the door. No Man's Sky, you get to the
We
portal.
got to that
What
door
happens?
before that was patched in. We
But here's
lost
the
our
thing.
fucking minds.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like, here's the door. Here's the I forget what the station is called.
Yeah. The Atlas.
All right, so what's going on with this? Get the fuck out of here. You're going to be able to go forward. And it's like, oh, fuck, I want this. Like, what? Wait, what?
That
Like,
fucking
but
door
it's like-
opened was a whole new
But,
world,
like, you
man.
get to that first station where it's like, it gives you some line of text, like, the infinite unknowing of the universe, and, like, it tells you a whole bunch of stuff, and you're like, lore.
Yeah.
That's gotta mean something. So you continue on to the next one.
Anything.
Maybe if I continue on to the next one, I'll get more that would build on top of that. And it actually doesn't mean anything.
No, it's just random ramblings of a fucking madman who lied to his community.
And, like,
Yeah.
it had just enough breadcrumbs where I could see how it's like, you can get going on this, but eventually, no matter how far or how many chances you get, eventually we just hit a point where you're like, there's just nothing.
Yeah, you're burnt.
It might be 4 hours in. It might be 10 hours in.
Yeah.
It might be more. Like,
Honestly, mine was probably around 2 hours when I was like, this game is fucking awful. The other 2 hours were like, I'm just going to see how far I can fly to this next planet and see if it's different. Because that was my problem. The first 3, I spent an hour on the first planet, maybe like an hour and a half. Second planet, I spent about an hour because I had to mine for more fucking resources because I flew really far away from my shitty planet. The third one that I went to was like right next door. It was shitty. The fourth planet was literally, I flew as far the fuck away as I possibly could, and that was when I started getting into like, yeah, this game is fucking awful. Like, this is just work.
I think you might like Elite Dangerous because it's pretty much what I was expecting of No Man's Sky, just with a lot more controls.
you mean Star Citizen?
I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
I have Star Citizen, and I can't fucking play that game. That game's bullshit.
Like, so, I think the thing that kept me going way longer than it should have for No Man's Sky, I really like economies. And that game has an economy, even in the base version, that just works. Like, if you go and you go, I want to buy all the titanium from all the vendors, the price of titanium shoots up. And it's world-based.
You know, Elite Dangerous has that very same concept, and it's
I'm
it's
just-
on a larger scale.
Yeah, I don't care, though.
Yeah, I love EVE Online.
But, like, that's the one thing that kept me playing was, like,
I like Elite
I
Dangerous.
could actually manipulate this economy, and I just got shit tons of money, and I'm like, I'm having fun doing this. I go to a planet, buy a whole bunch of this resource, buy up all that resource, then sell the mass amount that I already had because I planned in advance for it. Like, I like doing that economy manipulation stuff, and that kept me playing way longer than I should have. But then I had millions of credits. I'm just like,
What do I
There's
do?
nothing to do with these.
I could buy new ships.
That's
Yeah,
the
when
thing.
you
They,
have like
they
6 X-class ships, what do you care?
they
don't
didn't
matter.
have like base building. They didn't have like
Yeah.
customization like you would have wanted for
But they
that
have
money.
it now.
And
So-
for an economy, you need something to spend the money. You need that
Yeah.
consumerism
So
aspect.
if I go back now, I could probably be fucking God in No Man's Sky from the millions of dollars.
That's
man.
funny. You go back and be like, oh yeah, I forgot
Just go
about
back.
this.
I'm just gonna
Death.
go. I'm just gonna buy the best everything.
Actually, no, because
Sup, Doc Sex?
Eve is cancer, he said.
I'm not.
But yeah, no,
I like
Borderlands
Eve
was
Online.
announced. That's what this
Just
whole
like Eve
conversation
Online.
ended up
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
yeah,
dope.
I think that's it. That's all I got.
I was gonna say something else about Borderlands, but I don't remember what it was.
It is what it is.
It's gonna be a good game. I'm not worried about it. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty excited actually.
yeah.
But that's it. Thank you all for tuning in and dealing with our internet bullshit that's been going on
So
a lot.
much internet
A
bullshit.
lot
Yeah,
tonight.
it's been a rough couple weeks.
But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe and follow the stream.
Merch is a thing. Yes.
Merch is a thing. Go ahead, type that exclamation
Merch.
point merch right in the chat if you want to find out a link to it. Anyway, follow us, subscribe, do all that good stuff on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube / It Might Be Gaming. I always forget YouTube / It Might Be Gaming for all the latest updates. And this video going live probably tomorrow or Tuesday. So
Something.
anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in another stream. Peace
Bye.
out.